I did not want to ask Melanie about the Jeremy drama because I didn't think she had anything to do with it. It's funny because on my screen here, I have my questions from my interview with Melanie Mack. And one of them was, you addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now that some time has passed, how do you feel about it now? Again, and I'm not saying this as an excuse. I am so fully dedicated to this 2-year-old that yes, that's why I dropped the ball and didn't research this drama as much as I probably should have over the last few months. Again, and I'm not saying this as an excuse. For those of you who have followed me and know that my dad was murdered like almost 3 years ago.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This segment right here is going over the Chrissie Mayr meltdown live stream, and you're probably thinking, Nick, I thought I already watched that segment. Dude, I didn't know when I titled that she had a career-ending live stream the other day how it would be surpassed. It's been surpassed within 24 hours of me releasing that VOD. This is by far and beyond a career-ending live stream for Chrissie Mayr. There is nothing salvageable about this. She comes in, lies, refuses to take accountability, and then gets held down by Brittany Venti, who just continues to drive home how little she wants to take accountability. She just mauls her in the live stream. It's absolutely brutal. Chrissie Mayr cannot cede 1 inch of ground, one iota of ground at all whatsoever. She's locked into her pre-approved talking points that she repeats over and over ad nauseum. It is agonizing. I feel bad specifically to this Cherry person who clearly did not know what she was signing up. She didn't say a word for the majority of this show, and it is absolutely hilarious. Anyways, if you like this stream, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, whatever. I appreciate every last one of you. Check this thing out. Let me know what you think down below. Enjoy.
Hi.
Why is your show called the Simpcast?
This is a
They're not simping for her, right? Nobody's simping for her, right?
different Simpcast than usual. I'm just going to start. It's just going to be me.
This is the career. My career is over and I don't know it, cast.
Because I feel like I need to explain some things. I need to talk about everything that's been going on this week since I had Melanie Mack on my channel. And if you see me looking at notes, it's because I have really taken the past few days to listen and reflect and collect my thoughts. And also,
oh no, Vecna's got her.
Also collect the thoughts and concerns of you guys. And I want to make sure.
Dude, there it is. There it is, guys. There it is. Here's fucking, this is all of Chrissie's fans. Chrissie! It's not funny, Chrissie!
I'm addressing each point and being thorough and being honest and being transparent, because that is not something.
Guys, after days of coping and seething, our good friend Chrissie Mayr has decided that she's going to be open and transparent like she always is.
That the quartering has given you all. And I want to just...
I've decided that the best career move for me will be throwing the quartering under the bus.
Put it all out there and answer your questions. But at the same time, I'm not looking to make this a 3-hour-long stream.
Yeah, because I don't think you want to be here for 3 hours.
I never wanted to talk about the quartering drama. I just but I've been sort of bullied.
Chrissie is fine. Are you the quartering thinking of wine right now? Like, what are you talking about?
Into it here, and so I'm going to talk about it. And
has she said how her weekend? We haven't heard her talk about her weekend yet.
I'm going to do my best to address everything. And there's some of you listening tonight that are never going to believe anything I say.
You can tell she's reading chat too. You can tell she's reading it. Because she's like stopping, looking off to the side, and she's fucking terrified.
Of you tonight who might be on the fence. There's some of you here tonight who are just going to make content and twist what I say to fit your narrative to make money. And that's fine. And that's your...
Oh, make money? Oh, is that what you were doing when you were farming super chats the other night, acting like people are retarded? Oh, I don't know anything. I'm a little internet peepo idiot. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Oh, Jesus would forgive the quartering.
And that's YouTube. And like, it's fair use. You guys can,
It's YouTube and it's fair use. Thanks for the permission.
Make content, of course. So, but I just felt like I had to be true to myself and be honest and address all these concerns, and clear some things up.
Guys, I'm gonna lose my job. My channel is dying. I have no options from here. So I thought I'm gonna have principles. I'm going to address the drama.
So
guys, I'm literally looking she's figuratively looking down a barrel right now saying, yeah, I've decided to come clean.
If you think I'm a grifter, if you think I'm doing this for money, please don't super chat me. I want to make that crystal clear. if you think I'm a liar or unfunny or ugly or whatever.
Oh God, she's reading the messages. She's reading the chat.
Bullshit. Or did I say not?
And she is a grifter, by the way.
Funny. Then please give your money to somebody else. If you think there's a streamer out there that's been covering this in a way you like better, please give
I nominate myself for the record.
your money to that person. Support who you want to support here. And I need to say this up top. Kino Casino needs to get his channel back. The Clips channel needs to get their channel back.
Guys, we've hit the bare minimum. Bare minimum alert.
All of these channels that were affected by Jeremy's actions need to get their channels back.
Wow.
I think it's something like 13 or 14 channels that have been deleted. Correct me if I'm wrong.
13 channels have been banned by Jeremy. That's not misinformation at all. Yep, we've got it all. She's just, dude, now she's just uncritically repeating everything everyone's saying.
They all need
Jeremy's taking out 50 channels. No.
to be restored. This is
14 channels, Dark Viper screaming.
bullshit. You know, people are allowed to make content.
Dude, she's. Is there any credible allegation that Jeremy's taken out 14 YouTube channels? Is there one of those?
And flagging for privacy complaints is wrong.
Wait, flagging for privacy complaints?
It reminds me so much.
The Bull did a privacy complaint, you fucking retard. That's why the video went down and it was put back up again. Jeremy can't do a privacy complaint on somebody else's fucking name, you moron. That's not how YouTube works.
What Sniper Wolf would do with the stealing content too. Stealing content is wrong. The Oranges video, when I finally watched it, I laughed.
Dude, the Oranges, I was horrified when I watched the Oranges video.
This reminds me of Sniper Wolf. You know, you can't just take someone else's content.
Guys, when I finally did the 30 seconds of research, I realized I agreed with all the talking points and all the stuff I said on stream was completely wrong.
You got to transform it. You got to comment on it.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
It's stealing content is lazy and it's wrong. And flagging for privacy complaints because someone's talking about your wife or whatever else, if you have beef with somebody, is also wrong. Okay.
To the chat, where is Venti?
People are allowed to
face the music. We don't want you to sit here and agree with everything everybody already knows. We want you to talk to Brittany.
There's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
I do. Thank you.
It's baffling how these people just exist to defend this schlubby loser. They're like the temple guard of the who stand guard for centuries to guard the sleeping slaw.
Thank you.
Playable in Total War Warhammer
content
3.
and comments about cringe moments I've had in the past. That's part of being on YouTube. That's part of being like a public figure or whatever. And I think Jeremy today deleted his Twitter. And
you think you didn't have enough time to lock that one down for the docket?
I think I saw there's a lot.
I think I saw. Thank you, Thomas the Dickson. I can't.
Today, which is good. I understand that. I've really put a lot together in the last few days, and the outrage is completely justified. These people deserve to get their channels back. These people deserve to get their livelihoods back.
You know what's funny? When someone's facing down their own firing, suddenly they get a lot more sympathetic for those their boss. Well, not their boss. She's not, but they get a lot more sympathetic for the cause, don't they? When they face their own financial ruination at their own hands, suddenly they get a bit more like, oh, these guys need their livelihood back.
And it'll be interesting to see what comes out in Discovery with this lawsuit. I also heard of another channel called Undead Chronic. I don't know who you are, but I
have no knowledge of any of this.
Their channel was banned too, and they should get their channel back also. Any strike that Jeremy caught.
I heard that Jeffrey Epstein has been banned from YouTube, and I think that he should come back as well.
Just because somebody was talking about them, that's messed up. And I hope those strikes go away, and I hope everyone gets their channels back. And I hope, I want there to be accountability for the messed up stuff that
I literally think that I think if people had said,
hey,
like,
Nicholas DeOrio, we in this shit, son.
I think if people had said to her, Nicholas DeOrio's channel got flagged by Jeremy while I'm literally live talking about it, I think she's at this, like, the submissive point of this drama where she would say that Nick DeOrio's channel should come back. I don't think she knows fuck all. I mean, I think she knows everything about this. I don't think she knows any of the names, any of the players. I don't think she cares. I think she's just saying what you want to hear.
Jeremy has done.
I think she'd apologize for channels that aren't even down.
So I want to make sure that's clear. I want to explain first my intentions for my stream with Melanie. I had Melanie.
Oh, please. Now we got to hear about the intentions. What did we do with Melanie?
On my show on Wednesday, and I had been trying to get her on since really Easter, since my confirmation, since I converted to Catholicism.
They don't care about you. They're using you for profit and personal gain. They don't care about your religion.
I wanted to have her on because she's my friend. I wanted to have her on to talk about that, to talk about she just got married. I want to talk about our faith.
Did you talk about Charlie Kirk too?
And I was so excited. She hadn't been on Simcast in a while. I was so excited to have her on and finally like reconnect. I know it sounds like sad, but.
And she just hadn't looked at her For You page and the peers that were talking about this ongoing drama for the past month.
Sometimes I look forward to streams as a way to like connect with an old friend. Who knows? Like maybe it should have been a phone call.
Guys, the Jeremy drama is like over 30 days old.
But it was a stream, you know what I mean? And I wanted to connect with my friend.
No eye contact with the camera. She's looking at the chat.
About my conversion, which I was really excited about. And I know I'm new at the Catholic thing, but I'm excited to be.
Jesus is dying for her sins right now on the cross. He's standing in front of her, guarding her from the oranges that are being pelted at her from chat. Guys, you know my faith. Yeah, Jesus forgives. Why can't my chat just forgive me?
On what I feel like is the right path. And I wanted to talk about that with her. I never meant to like mislead people. You know, I never connected the drama that was going on with Jeremy to Melanie. You
just didn't read your friend's Twitter? You didn't watch your friend's fucking videos?
Thought.
Some friend you are.
That Melanie needed to answer for Jeremy's.
If you didn't know, dude, I'm gonna like Walter White again. If you're not sure what exactly you're dealing with, then maybe you should tread lightly.
Sins. I knew there was drama with Jeremy. I knew he had beef. I knew there was.
He had beef? He didn't have beef. He was just taking people out.
Going on. But I never at any point thought.
Nina Infinity told her all about it 2 weeks ago on stream. I heard that she was in chats of streams where people were explaining it. Again, I just don't fucking believe a word out of her mouth. I think she's a liar.
Well, this is Melanie's fault. She needs to answer for this. She needs to speak on this. She needs to call this out. So, and I never advertised that stream as a call out stream or an ambush stream or an accountability stream.
What's the name of the guy from Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Where in my title or description or in the body of the text of my stream with Melanie did I ever say that I would talk about the quartering drama or any of the.
Then why did I watch you talk about it for like 50 fucking minutes? It's because you made a conscious decision to read every fucking super chat that came in, derailing your own show. If you truly didn't know anything about it, then you could have just said nothing and said, I didn't expect the influx of people. I wasn't knowledgeable on it, so we didn't talk about it.
The shit that he did. So
you didn't have to rail her for like 50 consecutive minutes on the topic and backhandedly defend her mean girl. You didn't have to go, oh, they're saying your husband's fucking gay. Oh, they're saying that your boss supports flagging. He wouldn't do that. Jesus would forgive a flagger. You didn't have to do that, Chrissie.
Oh, I wanted to talk to her about getting married, my conversion, and our faith, you know.
Conversion into what? Homelessness? Like what did you convert to?
Nicholas,
unemployment?
The goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Yeah, thou shalt not lie is a commandment, Chrissie. I got confirmation.
So when I had her on and I see the chat, I panicked because I really wasn't expecting all that. I wasn't expecting 2,000 oranges. I wasn't expecting 2,000 brooms.
You know, the funny part of this is that it's a live stream. You had time to decide what you wanted to do. You didn't just have to sit there and sabotage yourself. You had all the time in the world to navigate it as you saw fit. You just didn't do good.
When people say, Chrissy, the chat tried to tell you, the chat was extremely hostile. The chat was...
Oh, were they too mean when they were telling you that you were supporting a flagger? Were they too mean?
Extremely.
When you were seemingly more aware than you let on, and you had a bit of a Freudian clip there? Were they too whoopsie daisy upset moding for you?
Insulting to both of us. And what am I going to say? Melanie, there's 1,000 oranges coming in. Let me...
No, not the oranges! They're making me feel bad!
Put you in the waiting room.
Could you imagine if a YouTuber in drama's like, I wanted to tell the truth, but they just kept sending tomatoes. They're viciously attacking me with oranges right now. You're laughing. My chat's filled with oranges, and you're fucking laughing about it.
I figured that I was really overwhelmed and taken aback by all that, and I froze, and it's funny because on my screen here, I have my questions from my interview with Melanie Mack, and one of them...
And why didn't you ask them? Why'd you default to just sitting there talking about the quartering?
Was you addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now that some time has passed, how do you feel about it now?
So that was your plan. So your plan was to talk about the quartering drama. That's kind of is that not a contradiction? Did I mishear? So you had a written question to address this, and you willingly did no research. It's your fault. It was something that you literally put on the docket to ask her when she went on the show, and you didn't research it. Whose fucking fault is that, Chrissie Mayr?
It's like I did bring it up with her.
Why would she admit that? Because she's a fucking idiot.
And I, even though I wasn't going to like center our chat around it, and when all those chats and angry messages came in, I just figured, well, I guess she talked about it as much as she wanted to talk about, and I don't want her to get her upset by seeing all of this.
Oh God, no, I wouldn't want to upset the lying piece of shit on my show right now.
Like, was she expecting all this? And again, I was trying to keep my stream to like an hour and a half, like I normally do. And the stream ended up going 2 hours and 15 minutes because of all of the super chats. And at the end, I was trying to like move it along. And I wanted to read everybody's super chats because I know that people get upset when you don't do that. But I also...
Yeah, maybe you just sit that one out. Oh, I need to pander to my fucking angry viewers and my mods that turned on me. I don't know, maybe you should show some fucking... Maybe you should show some follow through and stand up for something and tell your fucking donors that you won't be reading them today.
Felt like, oh God, these super
chats.
Oh,
what? Will they not super chat again after they sit here and patronize you for an hour, you fucking lol cow? Oh, what? You'll dance for $20? Dude, it's the fucking Ethan Ralph clip again. He's like, you're reading a comment about my fucking dead mom that I've talked to you about in private. For what, $5? What are you, a fucking stripper? They threw a $5 at you and you insulted my dead mother? Yeah, dude, fuck you. Fuck your super chatters.
They're upsetting her, and I feel like she's...
What are you, fucking prostitute? I have to read every donation that comes to me?
It seems like she's talked about it as much as she wants to talk about it. And I didn't want her to get upset. So I just was like, all right, a lot of these chats are saying the same thing. I'm not
Guys, if there's a guest that you don't like on here, you can ruin her entire show and fuck them over for $5. That's all she costs.
Apologize for having her on. She's my friend. I wanted to talk to her about Catholicism, me getting confirmed, and her getting married. She caught the bouquet at my wedding. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to be like...
Then maybe you shouldn't have asked about something that you weren't aware of. Maybe you shouldn't have opened that can of worms. It's not our fault your show went off the rails.
Hey, why wasn't I there to catch your bouquet? But, so... If it's going to upset you that I'm
not going to show
Thank you!
There's no need to. Just, bro. My word is my bond, okay? Okay, fine, I'll show it. Fuck you, Nicholas DeOrio!
Woo! I appreciate it.
She looks like she's about to cry. Simpcast is right. She simped for Melanie Hack and didn't push or ask follow-up questions.
Yup.
She was on a pod 2 weeks and was told everything. Nerdrotic needs to part ways with this hack.
Listen, I'm not saying that anybody needs to get nuked from their job. I'm saying that if I employed this person, they are not just bad optics, they are a workplace hazard. This person is either malicious or too fucking stupid to survive in this space. That's the reality of the situation. She's either too stupid to function or she's malicious. Either way, she's an occupational hazard, and I wouldn't fucking employ her.
Not here to apologize for having my friend Melanie on to talk about my conversion. I am sorry.
I've gone through this too many times to see any salvageable shit here with this one.
And for those of you who are upset that I didn't have Brittany on that stream, by the time she had messaged me, I had wanted to wrap this show up. I had wanted, because it had been 90 minutes. I get tired at night.
Your Honor, I was fucking sleepy. Okay, but why were you terrible 30 minutes into the show?
But again, it only extended as long as it did because I wanted to get through all the super chats.
Remember, we're only talking for a little bit. How long do you think I'll be here tonight? Chat, any askers? Any askers in the chat wondering how long I'll be talking about this little bit before she talks about other stuff?
And please don't give Brittany Venti crap for
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to. I think Brittany might make it out of this one unscathed, but I'm sure she appreciates your support, Chrissy, after you lied to her.
Not being on that stream. Please don't give Nina Infinity crap. Like,
yeah, I don't think any of the, I don't know who that person, I assume that was the person who confirmed that you knew about all this stuff.
None of my friends or people I stream with should be getting crap for how I handled or didn't handle a stream.
Hey,
you
thank
claim
you.
to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Your Honor, I was EP Sleepy. Please leave me alone.
So I'm not going to apologize for having my friend on because that's retarded and
Nicholas,
make the content.
You can have her on.
$5,
You just probably should do the basic research.
I also really want to address Nina Infinity's stream from 2 weeks ago. So,
ooh, I want to address the knowledge allegations. So, what is it? This is the allegation that she knew more than she let on.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. All right, we got a long sigh in the beginning. YouTuber apology. Let's fucking go.
Or 2 weeks before I had Melanie on, I was on a stream with Nina Infinity and also Verbal Riot, where we did discuss the quartering drama.
Ooh.
And I watched it last night to refresh myself because I heard that I was listening to Camelot and Nina's stream, and I was like, wow, I need to listen back to this. If we talked about this Jeremy stuff. More than I had remembered.
If that happened, that'd be a huge inconvenience to my built-up narrative.
And I listened back to it, and I was honestly shocked. I was like, wow, I'm actually really embarrassed that I didn't recall.
I can't believe I didn't recall all of it. I had no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre.
Everything in this conversation.
I personally was shocked.
It's and I dropped the ball. I should have been up to speed on everything. And
you're a fucking liar, Chrissy.
But the main point I'm making here is I did not connect Jeremy's drama to Melanie. And this.
What else would she have made a video addressing? That was your question, Chrissy.
Nina's stream happened 2 weeks before my stream with Melanie. So I had kind of compartmentalized that. I was like, well, that's Jeremy's stuff. That's not Melanie's stuff, if that makes any sense.
You were asking her about her addressing Jeremy's drama. What else could it have possibly been about, you lying fuck? Didn't you say that you addressed it 2 weeks ago? Wasn't that the question you posed? What other drama could it have fucking been? What are you talking about?
On Camelot's stream on Thursday, I know he's making it sound like I bailed on his stream. I always had a scheduled guest Thursday, so I streamed with Melanie Wednesday.
I didn't bail.
Thursday, I had my own in-studio guest, Nikki Huntsman, who I'd scheduled a while back. So I had her on, and she's not like in this part of the internet, so I wasn't gonna spend my whole episode with her going over this stuff. So That's why that happened, and Camelot knew I had that stream already, and then Nikki was an hour late and not like giving her crap,
no,
like,
an hour late to the podcast.
Nicholas the goat.
Now she's throwing her guests under the bus. Jeremy's going under the bus. The guest is going under the bus. Don't give her shit. Even though I'm obviously lying, don't give my peers any shit for this. We're throwing them under the bus. This is crazy.
It was an hour late, which pushed everything back later, and I just didn't have time to go on his stream after that.
Oh no.
I didn't bail on Camelot. I didn't like...
what is it about YouTubers who think they're fucking Superman? Hey, I'm facing the entire internet right now at gunpoint. I think I should do this live. Why not release a fucking recorded video that you have scripted out where you can explain it in perfect detail and make sure no word can be misconstrued, and have a few of your peers review it to make sure it's like, what are we doing here? Why are we fucking gunning this on stream right now?
Purposely not have Brittany on. I wasn't trying to do
Brittany Venti has gone live.
Gotcha stream. That's not really my style, and I know from experience that that's how you lose friends. Is by throwing somebody on and at the last minute being like, haha, just kidding. We're not here to talk about your wedding. We're here to you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not like that, but it was that. It literally was that. That's what your stream was, Chrissy.
I also need to touch on the fact that I was given conflicting messages about what was going on with Jeremy.
Well, it's awesome. You could just use the resources available to you, as local as your For You tab on Twitter, where all the people you follow were talking about it.
It's hard to ascertain the gravity and the truth of a situation.
It's really not.
When I'm being told two different things, I have one very good friend telling me, look into
You have one liar telling you, no, it's all fake. Dude, a quote from Melanie Mack on this fucking broadcast was literally, people lie about me, so I'm ignoring their Jeremy critiques. And she's clapping it up like a fucking seal.
Thank you for the $5.
Oh, what a brave take from Melanie Mack.
And then I have another very good friend telling me, this is a nothing burger. This is just drama. And then when I tweet, what's going on with Jeremy? The responses are, cuck, cuck, cuck. He's a cuck. Okay, I don't care about his like sexual life or his marriage, or you can understand how that's confusing. That's a lot of different.
Yeah, she's hiding behind, it's the wife, it's the cuck. I don't care if he's a cuck. Yeah, okay, but if you just look past that for 3 seconds, it's the fact that the cuck stuff is tangentially related to what I assume was all the stuff they told you on that fucking show 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. This is some fucking snake oil that this asshole is selling right now, and she's run out of Jesus pieces to make me believe it.
And conflicting messages. So that's why, Nina's stream wasn't really top of mind, because I was being told by Melanie that it was not a big deal and that it was a nothing burger. So it's that's I'm not going to read her.
Now she's thrown Melanie under the bus. It's the guest's fault. It's Melanie's fault. It can't be her fault because she's compartmentalized it. It like a victim of some kind of assault. She's just boxed it away in her mind when she heard the horrors of Jeremy's flagging spree.
DMs.
Show the DMs. She's going to cry. Good. That's her best chance right now, is to activate the waterworks.
I'm not going to read her DMs.
I always do the possible.
I don't really like to read anybody DMs. I think that's a sleazy thing to do, but I'm just trying to explain, like, I was given a lot of information on this, and I'm just now kind of going through and figuring out like what's true and what's not.
Maybe you should have did that before the stream.
I have to clarify that I'm not being paid by Jeremy in any way, shape, or form.
So she's denying a sponsorship from Coffee Brand Coffee?
Accepted coffee from him.
Well, if I watched a video game reviewer say, I'm not being sponsored by this company, but I took a review unit, I'm still not going to believe their fucking review is 100% unbiased, and you shouldn't either.
for an event we did back in September called the Content Hotel. It was, like 8 months ago. He sent me coffee. He was one of 12 sponsors who sent different food or coffee or whatever for the green room.
She
for the
works
event.
for coffee. She licks up every grain.
And so I thanked him just like I thanked all the other sponsors in the body of that event, if that makes sense. So I thanked.
So she's just denying. Okay, so she's denying being a sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee for her regular content. Because when I looked on her streams, I didn't see it in the descriptions, but people were saying it was in there.
Coffee Brand Coffee in the content house description. It's not like I'm thanking him on every single stream. I think
because that would be that would align with what I saw.
Somebody may have taken a screenshot of that and ran with it to make it look like I'm sponsored by Jeremy or sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee. It was that one event. He gave me coffee for a 48-hour live stream 8 months ago.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Thank
streamed
you.
about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Knowing the detail in which Nina Infinity explained the drama to Chrissie makes this response even worse.
Is it really? Maybe we'll
LMAO.
take a look at that. Listen, I guess June the King can wait. Sorry, June.
And that's it.
Maybe you'll be July the King at this rate. There's just too much breaking news. This is an entire stream flogging the quartering because there's literally so much stuff to devour.
I hope that clears that up. Another important thing to keep in mind here is that I am not the streamer or person that I was 2 years ago.
Were you better 2 years ago than you are now?
Contrary to what a lot of you think, I am not terminally online.
Oh no. Oh dear. What is happening? Is 2 years ago when you were sweeping up for Nick Ricado? Is that why?
I'm taking care of a 2-year-old.
Oh, dude, it's not the guest's fault now. It's not the quartering. It's not Melanie Mack. She's lobbing her child at you. Oh no! I'm a mother, please!
Forget the banana. These people need disassociative oranges.
She's apparently disassociated. Yeah, disassociation orange. My children! I couldn't know about the quartering. I'm a mom!
All the time, all day. I don't have him in daycare. I don't have him in preschool. He's completely unvaccinated, so I
Dude, the chat's just like, all right, we'll hear her out.
Can't put him in daycare or preschool. I have to watch him. He's all day with me. And
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Is that because he's too young to get? That's because he's too young to get vaccinated, right? That's because he's too young to get vaccinated, right? It's not because you want your kid to get polio, right? That's Nick. Would you consider opioids? No. Oh, so it's just.
So this lady's pushing 50 and still doing the "I'm just a silly airheaded innocent girl."
Is it wait? So it's because
buying it, lady.
It's because the kid's too young, and it's not child abuse, right? It's not child abuse, right?
I am not trying to have. I'm really doing the best I can. I'm probably gonna have to homeschool him because we live in New York. And
Oh, you're just a monster. Oh, you're gonna force this on your kid and homeschool him because you can't send them to school. So you're just a fucking monster. Okay.
And you have to take 1,000 different vaccines to even get into kindergarten. So I'm preparing myself for that. But I'm really trying not to have, when people say, Chrissie, why don't you have videos on the background? Why don't you research more? I'm really not, I don't have.
You're doing this shit in my state. Your polio-ridden kid is going to be in my state.
The TV on when he's with me all day. I'm really trying not to look at my phone. I'm really not trying to expose him to much screens while he's with me. I'm trying to read to him. I'm making sure he's eating. I'm making sure he's napping.
Nick is a vaxoid. I'm out. Well, he'll probably be dead within the week anyway, so your super chats aren't worth much to me.
You guys, all of you that are parents know this. So I'm just trying to let you guys
started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Make your decisions as an adult, but don't fucking ruin your kids.
Guys know that, a couple years ago, before I was married with a kid, I did have time to do a deep dive on, say, an Eliza Blue.
Nick, would you consider opioids? No.
I don't have.
Melanie told her that the reason the chat was attacking her was because Jeremy stopped playing puzzle games. Her answer to that was to attack chat and not confront that obvious lie.
They're trying to trans your kids. You're trying to give yours polio. Fuck you.
I don't have the time or mental bandwidth to do that anymore because my priorities have shifted. I'm a mom. I would so much rather be a good mother and a bad streamer than
oh god, no! What the fuck?
I don't have the
quartering got me.
Or I was married with a kid. I did have time to do a deep dive on, say, like an Eliza Blue.
Dude, a deep dive. This is a tertiary. You could watch a video by Connor on the Internet Versus YouTube channel, and you'd be caught up to date within minutes.
But I don't.
My channel is under attack.
I don't have the time or mental bandwidth to do that anymore. I
really like
because my priorities have shifted. I'm a mom. I would so much rather be a good mother and a bad.
So you're a lazy fucking loser whose content isn't worth watching? Is that your argument? Hi, I'm a mom. My content sucks now. I don't care about any of this. I have a newborn, so I'm not expected to know anything.
Streamer then
yeah, quit your fucking channel then.
Then the other way around, and
dude, this is a great pitch. Hey guys, I'm sorry for fucking this story up. I want you to know my channel's worthless. Just don't watch me.
Sorry. So I don't have time to do the research that I used to do or should do. I do a lot of I've done more now. I do like gaming streams. I do reactions to body.
I imagine her gameplay is exquisite.
Cam footage. I do
reactions to body cam footage.
I do content that doesn't require a whole ton of prep work. Because
ooh, that was a big gulp right there. That looked like me when I was trying to swallow with mono. When it's just painful, you feel like you got an egg on the bottom of your throat right there. I think she's close to ulting. She's gonna pop her super.
Because I know I don't have the time to do the research and stuff. Am
I seeing a tear? Thank you for the Mother's Day emoji.
Hours.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Chrissy.
Shows to
happy Mother's Day, Chrissy.
Watch for FNT every week, and then I'm still trying to find time to be with my husband before he takes over for the night, and I have to start.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Streaming.
They're just spamming the fucking Mother's Day emoji. Oh my god, bro.
So I'm just not.
Oh boy, she's playing the victim. No, she's like, I have a kid. You can't take my income away. I fucked this one up, and it's everyone else's fault. Did I mention I have a kid? I love Jesus Christ. I love the Lord. I have a kid. They're unvaccinated. My content's gonna get worse because I'm gonna have to teach my fucking my children.
You might think, oh, it's lazy, but I'm reacting to.
Dude, no, I'm taking on this burden that I don't have to take on. You might think I'm lazy. I'm actually retarded and taking on a burden that my children will regret for the rest of their lives.
Body cam footage. I'm doing gaming streams. Yes, I still do have some interviews, but nowhere nearly as much as I used.
Thank you,
the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
2 years ago before the baby. So, if you'll note, people who follow me know that I am not doing morning streams anymore because that's
take for the bits.
Thank you.
When I'm with him, my streams are all basically outside of FNT 9 p.m. or later because that's when he is asleep for the night.
Oh, was that a sniffle? Did you just hear? I heard a sniffle.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
The content I create is low-tier sloppa and I'm coasting on being a Christian trad wife. Isn't the defense I thought I'd hear tonight?
Yeah, I know. She's like, look, I guys, I'm one of you. I'm one of you guys. Please don't sacrifice me to the court. I've got a child and a husband. I just got married. Please, I have a child. You can't get me fired from Friday Night Tights for being a fucking obnoxious asshole. Please.
He's 2 and he's still nursing, and I don't know how to get him to stop. He even today on Mother's Day.
Dude, I can't stop my kid from nursing. Please stop.
He was trying to pull my.
He didn't know it was Mother's Day. He kept trying to nurse me. Dude, do you live in the Vale? Did you just kill John Aaron? What is happening?
Out at the brunch table. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What is it fucking? Why would you even include that? Nursing it too is weird. It's the least weird thing that she's explained about her parenting. I came to this stream to laugh at you for getting felted. Now I'm worried about your kid's well-being.
So Yeah, if that's
dude, apparently Chrissie Mayr lives in the Vale.
Disappointing to people, or
nursing it too is not normal. None of this is normal.
People have a hard time grasping that I really have changed.
All right, I see somebody saying something that I do not agree with. Bye. None of that shit in my chat. No, none of that shit in my chat. Mods, if you see anything related to fucking CPS, knock it out of my chat.
As a person in these last 2 years, and yeah,
I'm fucking nipping that in the bud immediately.
That's what's happening. Like I'm so fully dedicated to this this 2-year-old that yes, that's why I dropped the ball and didn't research this drama as much as I probably should have over the last few months. I also need to let you guys know that major
do not waste fucking Child Protective Services time.
Things have been going on with me the last few months. For those of you who have followed me and know that my dad was murdered like almost
Daddy, no!
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Holy shit, she's pulling out every card! There's no stops! There's no stops! She's fucking just dropping every fucking...
the last few months. For those of you who have followed me and know that my
guys, please, my dad was killed. Don't take away my Friday night tights.
Dad was murdered like almost 3 years ago. Some of it is pertaining to
really. Well, if you would you fucking, can we show a video of you telling your dad that you're gonna leave his fucking dialysis appointment or something?
That, and I'm not gonna.
You gonna go in the sun?
Go into like great detail.
No, I'm not gonna go into great detail. Why would you? This is the responding to the quartering segment. You vapid bitch.
Because that's not every.
I'm not gonna go into detail on this thing. I shoehorned into the discussion.
Everyone's business, but some issues have come up with that. I mean,
dude, this is a literal, guys, here's some embarrassing information about me. Please don't bully me with it.
I don't know how many of you have like had again, and I'm not saying this as an excuse.
Dude, oh my God, it's John Aaron. Dude, John Aaron. They're gonna send fucking oh God, dude, this is just, I can't. I've done, this is insane.
I'm just trying to give you guys a sense of like where I'm at, and
you're mistaking me. No, it's Nick, not even that we wouldn't care. In a proper context, I probably would. But
my kid is UNVAXXED.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm surprised. These guys have been. These guys have been.
The URR theme.
Thank you. These guys have been lobbing Charlie Kirk like a fucking Halo ragdoll for months now since he died. Why wouldn't she lob her dead dad? Why wouldn't she swing her dead dad at the audience too? This is what they do. This is what they do now. They just lob fucking dead people at you until you feel sympathy for them. They're disgusting freaks.
I mean,
DeOrio, commentator of the year.
Thank you.
Best commentator of the year.
She's such a lousy wife, mother, and Christian. Not like my wife. She's so great.
Don't do it.
I love her more than Vlan von Karstein loves his wife Isabella.
Fuck you. I knew you were doing it. Thank you.
You can play as both of them in Total War Warhammer 3.
We've had a family member murdered in their home.
Dead dad in one hand, unvaccinated child in the other, just swinging in a circle. Oh my, dude, I'm just picturing a Free Bird playing while she's fucking holding her dead dad and unvaccinated child in both hands, swinging in a circle.
But it's kind of torn my family apart, and it's something it's
like the scene from Kingsman.
I deal with
only instead of weapons, she has her dead dad and child
all the time. The goat. Thank you for the $5.
I don't talk about it all the time because like. I'm not trying to fucking bring everybody down, but
oh, wait, I think we're getting somewhere.
There's a lot going on there. There's a lot of other personal stuff that I've been going through in life.
And tell me, I need to know more about the things that don't matter. I need more joke fodder for my stream.
A few months that has very much distracted me and taken up my headspace and kept me.
My bad headspace, stupid fucking mistakes, man. We got a Jarbo moment.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
She's all
dead. My daddy, he got hit by a bazooka.
Dude, rest in peace, my daddy. He got hit by a bazooka. I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom.
Doing things like catching up on the quartering.
Then maybe you should have fucking stood down. Maybe you should have did a little bit of research and shut the fuck up, Chrissy.
And I've seen people make the argument of like, Chrissy, how could you not watch all your friends' content?
How could you not read fucking Twitter or watch an internet versus video with all the fucking tweets for 20 minutes? For 20 fucking minutes. The time it took you to create the docket, you didn't have 20 fucking minutes to watch the fucking Twitter verses?
You stream with all these people. You're friends with all these people. My algorithm is not my friends' content. My content is, my algorithm is Major League Baseball that I watch with my husband. It's like, it's ways to remake your backyard, and it's like toddler content. It's like, why won't my toddler stop nursing at 2 years old?
Dude, this motherfucker's watching Blippi while the quartering is shitting in Walmart.
That's my content.
For people, eagle-eyed viewers will get the joke.
That's my algorithm. That's what's passing through my YouTube. So, you know, that for people who can't possibly grasp why I wasn't up on the
bitch, you went on a show and someone explained it to you. This doesn't work like that. You can't do that. You're like, yeah, I was on this and I heard all this stuff, but I've repressed it like a fucking war veteran. So you can't expect me to know anything about it because I just told you I repressed it.
The Jeremy drama and why I was not in a position to be calling Melanie, making Melanie speak on it.
Then again, tread lightly.
That's why.
The whole chat was explaining it to you, and you had a fucking stream where you were told in detail what happened. Guys, I think that we might be able to piece together a couple of context clues here. But what does her dad think about this?
Another point is I also used
This is not an apology. It's a plea for her job. Can I just say that she's not sorry. She's not sorry at all. I'm a person who believes if someone genuinely apologizes, you need to hear them out because that incentivizes other people to do right in the future. This is not one of those moments.
To work for somebody controversial. I worked on the Anthony Cumia network on Compound Media for a few years.
This is a person who just got told they're being laid off by their boss, who's reading a list of why. You don't realize this, Chrissy. You don't understand. You're the dumbest person I've ever met, but they made their decision. The internet had made their decision on you fucking 3 days ago. You never stood a chance on this stream.
And I think I had a show on there. When did I start there? Maybe it's like 5 or 6 years. And so I understand what it's like to work for someone who's controversial, you know, for years. Even now, even though Compound Media has been over for 2 years, I still get shit for working for Anthony Cumia.
You're going to get more shit for this.
And he's got himself into a lot of controversy, and he has had a lot of drama.
The best thing you can do in a situation is just not weigh in on it. Melanie Mack has the ability to shut her mouth. I know that might come as a shock to you, given her content, but she can actually shut the fuck up. She's not legally bound to continuously spew garbage. She has the ability to shut the fuck up.
Drama that I have had nothing to do with, but yet the internet still demands I explain or speak on his behalf or...
Well, if you did an entire show kind of downplaying his actions, then I think you might have a problem.
What I'm trying to say is like...
Firefox just crashed on you. Jeremy got you too. I gotta tell Chrissy she'll apologize to you directly. What's your name, Levy? Levy, Chrissy owes you an apology.
I know Melanie worked for somebody controversial, but I didn't think that reflected on her because I also used to work for somebody controversial. I used to work for Anthony Cumia, and a lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people have said,
yeah, guilt by association sucks. That's not why you're in this fucking position, Chrissy.
The horrible things about him.
That's not why we're here.
Too. So I keep that in mind. And
I'm keeping it in mind, but it's not really getting me anywhere. Let's try to catch up a little bit. We're getting a little far back.
And
Nicholas,
she kind of, well, the good thing about the quartering, I don't know if you guys have heard the term the quartering speed. It's that if you listen to Jeremy at 1.5, that's what a normal human sounds like. So I think we're going to put her on half quartering speed right now. We'll get up to 1.25, and that should be as fast as a normal person would talk.
The shout out.
Nick, please, lay off her, or I am going to choke on my dinner from laughing.
For those of you that are upset that I am only streaming on Sunday instead of Thursday, look,
Oh, that's the biggest problem here. Thank you for addressing the elephant in the room.
I had my planned show on Thursday. Friday is when I go on Friday Night Tights. I was asked to not go on there. And no shade to Gary. Like, that's what he needs.
Oh, God, guys, can we just remember, please don't give Gary any shit right now. I mean, he wouldn't get any shit from this anyway, because why the fuck would he? But guys, remember, don't give Gary any shit.
To do for his show to, you know, I totally get that's what they wanted to do for their show.
This is like Hitler turning around. Guys, listen, okay? Please don't give the United States government any shit for this. This is on us.
And then we went away from Mother's Day week.
Who's Gary Neurotic? Again,
so I'm not going to inconvenience my in-laws, my husband, the baby, 2 dogs. I'm not going to say, hey, everybody, can we cancel our weekend plans? I have to make a video and address angry people who hate me and will never believe a thing I say anyway. So that's why I'm here Sunday doing my weekly show.
Yeah, they challenged and she ran. Chrissie ain't messing with the man. She knows that they got all the plans. She knows they're making the bans. All these lies I cannot stand. Because she ran, hiding like she's Anne.
And talking about it here. And I think I've pretty much addressed all the points that I've wanted to, that I feel like have been mostly the concerns of
Yeah, Chrissie, I gotta be honest with you, Chrissie. I get the family thing, I understand, but it's fucking Mother's Day. That's kind of a problem with your little
Nicholas
narrative
DeOrio
here.
streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking
That's
black-pilled on
kind
this
of an
shit.
issue.
I worked with controversial people, as opposed to, say, Nerdrotic, who's one of the most PC people. I love Gary, that boomer, but he's definitely controversial. What are these stupid excuses?
Dude, I'm listening to Chrissie talk. I got a family. It's a weekend. I can't just stop what I'm doing. Chrissie, you're streaming on fucking Mother's Day. What are we doing here? What are you talking about? It's fucking, it's a holiday and you're going live. That doesn't work when you fucking family your way into streaming on a holiday.
Many of the people who've been critical of me. And I don't appreciate, and when people bring up, oh, Chrissie, you retweeted this tweet about SJW mob tactics. Yeah, I think the whole guilty by association thing is bullshit. I don't think that.
Ooh, she's addressing the tweet. Yeah, that one fucked her. There's no defense for that.
We should be coming for blood on people who are simply friends with someone else.
Yeah, that's not why they came for you. And that's not why they came for Jeremy. And that's not why they came for Melanie. You're still a fucking idiot, Chrissie. You're a fucking moron.
I don't think we should be coming for blood on somebody who had someone on, but didn't.
What is it, an election year?
Talk about the things that they wanted you to talk about. Again.
No, you talked about all the things that they wanted. That was what they wanted. They got it. You just gave all the wrong answers.
And if I had known and connected all the dots, if I knew today what I knew on
guys, my defense is I'm lethally retarded. You don't understand. If I had just known, you did know, actually. You explained why you did know.
Wednesday, it would have been a completely different stream. But again, we can all play Monday morning quarterback, and hindsight is 2020. And I think that's everything. I want to cover.
Is it?
And I don't think it's right. Again, I don't think what he did was right. I don't think it's okay to flag channels for that. And I really do hope all these people get their channels back. And I hope YouTube restores everything.
Wow, that's so brave of you.
Very fucked up.
Stunning even.
So anyway, in my attempt to try to have a normal stream, I have some guests. Oh my God. All right. Maybe I should get to some super chats before I do that, because I just want to blow through this.
You haven't learned a fucking thing. Holy shit. Holy shit. She just sat here and said all of that, and now she's going to start reading super chats? Are you fucking kidding me?
Gary Carpenter, hail mods. You're going to need some moral sports night. Still love Chrissie and hope we can all get along.
This is absolutely tragic. This is a parody, right?
Going mistakes were made. Thank you, Gay. Chaz.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I gotta move out of the way again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout
Oh my fucking God. Look at this screenshot. Just raw. I'm not even going to say anything. Playing
Nick just
stupid
started
won't help
insulting me
you or
viciously on
make you
Twitter.
fertile.
Not a single time did she say, deplatforming is bad. The bare fucking minimum has not been reached.
This is absolutely insane.
Playing stupid won't help you or make you fertile. Good to know. Aided clock. So
Did you hear her voice? Good to know. $2. You are a prostitute. You are a prostitute.
we can all get along, even when
You're gonna sit there and take that for $2 fucking
mistakes were made. Thank you, gay. Chaz, playing stupid won't help you or make you fertile. Good to know.
Oh my God.
Aided clock. So you got caught sweeping for a flagette. People are digging up your lies, all for a drunkard who betrayed his oldest friends and deleted his Twitter in a crash out. Welcome home. Thank you.
Oh my God. This is some of the greatest content I've ever seen. This is outrageous. I can't believe that Chrissie Mayr is providing so much nutrients to the corn.
Fill my crack. How was your weekend? Orange. Daniel Moore. Don't bring on Nina. I ran. Please God. All right. Hi, Terry. Hi, Kim.
Oh boy. More lambs to the slaughter.
Hi, girl.
So she read like 4 super chats and she's just like, my life is over if I continue to read these.
I don't know the extent to which like you care or no, but anyway, hello.
Dude, please tell me you've explained what this stream is to these people. Look at her eyes. Dude, Justine is fucking terrified right now.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting. How was your weekend?
They're laughing at her. This is catastrophic.
I brought the orange chair for support.
Orange chair.
Yeah. Well, how was my weekend? How was Mother's Day? Mother's Day is always awesome. When
Happy Mother's Day. I didn't.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, Chrissie just found out.
And Venti is here. Hi, Venti.
Oh my God. Oh my God, dude.
Venti.
The Undertaker.
Hi. I have to.
Oh no. Whoa, buddy. Oh God, dude.
And Venti is here. Hi, Venti.
Hi, what's going on? I have a statement.
Hi. I have to. So really quick, it wasn't a privacy complaint.
Oh no. Oh, this is like when Medicare was on the fucking quartering stream. Dude, this is bad. This is fucking bad.
It was that Jeremy had threatened to get his non-Indian YouTuber representative,
to fucking guests know more about this than Chrissie.
To strike the Kino Casino.
Oh
He said
my
he'd take
God,
everything,
dude.
and then he was publicly endorsing it. And so it wasn't a privacy complaint.
Okay.
That's true.
And then also, it's not about like guilt by association. It's that Melanie was defending Jeremy's actions, not really addressing them, and then reframing it as, well, it's just because the hater trolls, SJWs, whatever, and people who had legitimate criticism, rightfully so, of him trying to deplatform people that you were co-hosted with on FNT,
Holy
him coming to me
shit.
and everybody else, that's wrong, and Melanie is essentially co-signing it and not really addressing it on stream and reframing it like it's just trolls. And
she's saying like, people are willing to lie about me, why would I listen to them about this, as a preemptive defense to everything. Brittany's right.
And I don't think it's fair to say that it's just guilt by association.
Yeah, it's definitely not. But she also,
I gotta say, I listened to that Chrissie response between all the dead dad and unvaccinated child stuff. The only thing I think landed for me is that I think people were over, or if she's telling the truth, were overdoing the coffee sponsor point. Like that was being conveyed as like a all the time thing that she was hiding or something. If that's the case, that's the only point I would give her upon her entire segment. Everything else was absolutely worthless or put her in a worse position than when she was before she started the stream.
So like Melanie comes off extremely manipulative in this one.
Nicholas, the goat.
Oh my goodness. Guys, Melanie's a bitch, dude. Melanie sucks.
Whole situation.
Well, as Chrissie said in the intro, she said that Melanie was kind of saying, oh, it's a nothing burger type.
So Kimberly immediately comes out here and goes, yeah, Melanie is the problem. I agree with you, Brittany. And Brittany's like, no, you're the problem too.
Type of thing versus, Nina had messaged Chrissie about it. She had the stream about it where Nina showed the screenshot of the tweet from Jeremy that said that he was coming from my scalp, Yellow
really
Flash,
like you.
and a few other
Why?
people, and Chrissie's coworker, parenthesis S, more than one. But anyway, so Chrissie had seen this, and when I saw this after I got off the phone, Chrissie,
Hebrews. This is fucking outrageous. Chrissie is just sitting there, she looks like Jeremy after a fucking long night in the bar, just taking it. No response. No, wait, hold on, let me explain. She was hoping that this would just be a regular show, and she just came on and got slaughtered.
She had gotten done telling me, like, well, I didn't know stuff. And then I see that stream where Nina is breaking the entire thing down where, hey, like, Jeremy deplatformed people. Here's a screenshot of the tweet of him going after Brittany, Yellow Flash, and other people. And then it's like, well, I didn't know. It's like, well, in my opinion, to Chrissie, as I said on the phone to her, I think it was more than enough information. And I get, and Chrissie is being honest when she's saying that she has a lot of in real life stuff going on. Like, I'm going to be honest and fair. She does. And obviously,
yeah, she's in a bad headspace. Doesn't make any of this cool. Doesn't make any of this right.
Nicholas, the goat.
Chrissie needs a Sky Williams in her life to have her husband rip the fucking router out of the wall. That is the only people ask me, like, what would you do? What would you do if you're Chrissie Mayr? What would your next play be?
Is this really lolly?
I would never find myself in this position, but the only thing she can do right now is rip the router from the wall. That's her best case of survival.
Obviously, she doesn't want to like talk about it online. But anyway, so it's like this inconsistency, and it's like one more thing. Specifically, Nina had sent a message to you, Chrissie, on the day that you had Melanie on, and she said, well, Chrissie, you're going to ask Melanie about Jeremy, and then you didn't respond to it. So I understand where you're saying,
you're in the goal.
I didn't connect the Jeremy thing was connected to Melanie, but Nina connected it for you and had explained it 2 weeks prior. And then 2 weeks before that, you responded to Melanie's tweet. So that I don't understand how it's the case that you didn't connect it. And I think that's how other people view it too.
And I totally understand how people are viewing it. I did not connect all of Jeremy's drama.
Yeah, that's pretty valid. Yeah, that's pretty. I'll take the L on that. Yeah, that's pretty valid. Okay, Otterly Mayr.
And bullshit to Melanie. I did not, when I interviewed her, it was to speak on these other topics, and I didn't think she was responsible for what Jeremy did, if that makes sense. And when
Nina messaged you, what did you think?
I wish that I had, like I said earlier, I dropped the ball. I should have recalled that conversation with Nina.
Yeah, it's not good enough, Chrissie. I'm sorry, you can't gloss past that. You go from I dropped the ball to I didn't know this and I couldn't research it, but you did know this.
And again, it should.
They're presenting you with things. You're reading comments that would be jogging your memory. This is a fucking lie, Chrissie.
Reflect poorly on you or Nina. Like, we tried to warn you. Again, like, no one should be giving you shit. You guys are not my producer.
Nobody's fucking.
You're not like in charge of my content, so
they're not giving Brittany Venti shit for this. Brittany Venti's walking out of this unscathed.
They should be giving you a hard time, or like associating you poorly with me. Oh, we tried to tell her. Like, I'm so embarrassed that I didn't recall that conversation with Nina from 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have a lot going on, and it's not. I should have had all, crossed all my T's.
I feel like I'm watching like a legendary internet moment right now, and I just want to savor this. This is going to be something that people talk about for a very long time. You're here, we're watching.
Just dotted all my I's. I should have,
Yeah.
I should have been more. I'm thinking I'm just talk to her about what I want to talk to her about, which is my conversion, which is not something I have to like research because I just went through it. And
you said there was conflicting things, right? That Melanie was saying like, oh, it's a nothing burger essentially, right? But Nina 2 weeks had told you otherwise. So if you're saying that you had her on anyway because there was a confliction, then that doesn't make sense to say that therefore you didn't know. But even if we did assume that, right? And it's like, you just didn't remember from 2 weeks ago, even though it's serious, like I think that would be something to remember when he's saying he's going to go after me and he's already deplatformed people. I think that's on you.
No, you don't understand. Her dad died 3 years ago. I don't know why you keep bringing back to this point that makes tons of sense. Are you unaware that her unvaccinated child will have to be homeschooled because she's too fucking retarded to get the kid vaccinated for polio?
Our responsibility, especially because we've known each other a long time and we worked together a long time.
Have we even consulted the apostles at her local church to know if she's of good nature?
And take something like that seriously. And when Nina's telling you as your friend, so
have we consulted the ghost of Charlie Kirk to know if this is going to be okay?
I told you the day of. She told you before she had her on.
Into it, and one friend is saying, it's a nothing burger. It's like that cancels each other out. And then when in my tweet where I was like, what's going on with Jeremy? Everyone's like, he's a cuck. He's a cuck. It's like, I'm not interested in his love life. Okay. I think anybody can understand these are conflicting.
They told you that she was gunning for your friend's channel. She's looping back. This is the prepared talking point. This is the Discord moderator debate tactic. She's just looping back to what she said in the beginning.
Using messages. And the friend I'm about to do a stream with is saying it's no big deal. So I'm kind of going to go with that because that is who I'm going to speak with.
Well, you're a fucking idiot and it costs you your career.
That makes sense.
It costs you your income, it costs you your friends, and it costs you your channel because you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. But if you're saying that
I knew everything I knew now and like putting all the dots together, and I have spent so much time these last few days literally ignoring my toddler to the point where he's in tears. And
so that is... Chrissie, I thought you were spending all your time with your toddler and that's why you couldn't stream, you fucking bitch. Now you're fucking ignoring your toddler? What are you fucking talking about, Chrissie? What are you fucking talking about?
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thanks for the $5, my man.
Oh
Nicholas, thanks for sucking my balls.
She'll say anything. She's a snake oil salesman.
Making a fucking fit.
Yeah, it's fucking manipulative. It is manipulative. She's a fucking manipulative person.
She's got to get up in the quartering drama, so tough shit. Watch Sesame Street.
She's a horrible mother. Yeah, I mean, we heard about that already, yeah.
That's what we had to do these last few days. So, again,
Chrissie, I'm really sorry that happened.
Like I did today, back then, it would have been...
Brittany's getting ready to load up. She's doing the, I'm sorry that happened to you, but...
Completely different interview.
But when you're saying stuff like that, it makes it sound like, well, dang, I have to like take
it sounds like you're fishing for sympathy because you are.
Accountability here. And it's like, you know, you open the stream with I was bullied into it. And I don't think anybody would want you to say anything you don't mean if you're bullied into this. Like,
ooh, yeah, you're just repeating the correct talking point. She's right. On the money again, Brittany.
Like, who's bullying you into this? And all I'm saying is that there was a conflict with Nina telling you about Melanie the day of in the message, hey, you're going to ask about Jeremy.
Yeah, I didn't see that message
so there's
before I streamed with Melanie. I was focusing on Melanie and these issues that I'm dealing with. It was literally taking place the whole morning of before I streamed with Melanie. So I'm focusing on my private stuff. And then at night, I had my stream with Melanie. So
when did you book the convo?
Again, like hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, I mean, what I said this to Chrissie before, and you know, she's correct. Hindsight is 2020. But in a situation like that, where like you may not be like up to date, or not necessarily not up to date, but not have connected the pieces yourself. You're trying to have a different kind of stream. If you're having a stream with your friend,
address the orange peeler. There's a lot of stuff going on, but yes, Brittany does say orange peeler on her fucking thing.
And then someone's trying to like say, oh no, like switch the stream, have somebody else on. At the very least, you could say like, you know, I'll let Melanie decide if it's too much for her, then we can do a different stream where we talk about this. That way there's transparency for everyone. Because like D-Day Cobra said it best, like the chat is the most important part of the stream. That's why we're here. It's what we do it for. So yeah.
Listen, I love you guys. You're not the most important. The fucking content is the most important part of the show. And don't get it twisted. The chat does not run my fucking stream.
Like, is there a better way to handle that?
And if they are going to run the stream, it's going to be at least $20 to read what they have to say. I'm not reading something about somebody's dead mother for $2.
Situation, I completely agree. I also understand being overwhelmed by a chat in the moment. And I watch your content. I think you're a great content creator. I think you're coming from a place of
But many a times, if somebody's donating something with TTS while I'm talking,
guys, I'm not going to.
I'll fucking mute it. I'll mute the fucking donation. I'll cut it off. Watch, boom. I'm going to let it play. But I've done that plenty of times where I'm in the middle of talking about something.
We're supposed to care about her dad dying 3 years ago, but not care about Ralph's mom dying less than 2 years before her hitting him with.
Isn't that crazy?
She's pulling more cards than.
I'm not the biggest Ralph-a-male fan. But yeah, that's a great fucking argument.
A person? Who is Bunty King? Nicholas DeOrio?
Thank you.
In logic, I don't think that you're trying to be malicious. Neither do I don't think Chrissie's trying to be malicious, but I definitely don't think you're on here to be any kind of like.
Whoa.
Malicious. Neither do I don't think Chrissie's trying to be malicious, but I definitely don't think you're on here to be any kind of like, you know, just like get like little digs in at all, but I do think that maybe there could be some kind of like meet in the middle moment here.
Dude, she's fucking trembling because she wants to save Chrissie and there's no saving her. You don't understand. This was over before she started the stream.
I hope we could get to that, but I do understand how it looks, and appearances are truth, so they say, and that maybe should be addressed. But that's just coming from someone who's like observing, Chrissie's side of things, and then trying to see Jeremy. He's an asshole. I think we can all agree he's like done the most fucked up shit here, and like. Anyway, I don't necessarily. I don't have to go into my whole thing.
Dude, has Cherry said anything?
But
dude,
I just hope that like this could be a setting where we can, meet in the middle a little bit.
So why wasn't it a red flag for you
Hold on, we have to fix this. It's lagging.
There along the way.
I know where we are.
Usually by.
Here we go. There we are. Has Cherry said anything yet?
Apologize for having Melanie on. It's not that people want you. I mean, maybe some trolls, but like, it's not about like you having Melanie on. It's the fact that she was on and then given no pushback, as she is essentially co-signing and laughing with Jeremy. She's replying to his tweet about them getting the platform.
Jeremy wasn't on.
Well, hold on. So on Twitter, when the Kino Casino got deplatformed off of YouTube because of Jeremy rallying for that and threatening to use his connections as a channel with 2 million subscribers.
Wait, is Cherry crying?
And threatening to use his connections as a channel.
Is Cherry crying, or is she itching her eye?
Rallying for that.
Nick just started insulting me.
I think Cherry's crying.
And threatening
You have killed me, Cherry! No, she's just itching. Sorry, she's not crying. Dude, Chrissie's gonna start screaming, "You have killed me, Cherry! You have killed me!"
To use his connections as a channel with 2 million subscribers. He posted a card that had like casino theme on it right after they got banned. It was the #1 trending thing. This is his job. He knows it's happening. He's been honed in on this for weeks at this point, arguing with them, going on drunken rampages, deleting stuff. He posts this card to taunt them, and then Melanie replies to it. So things like,
hey, remember the beginning of the stream when I told you that Chrissie would be talking about this for hours and it wouldn't be a bit?
That are seen as her co-signing it, and she has not.
I mean, that's the most obvious prediction of the night. Am I wrong?
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio.
Thank
he has
you.
this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
I appreciate you.
Cherry, 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 you have killed me, Cherry. You have made me homeless, Cherry. Cherry, what are the oranges for Cherry? Cherry.
Oh.
She knew that if she came on this chat, that stuff would follow her here, and she knew that you were a loyal friend. And I think that was extremely.
So wait, her friends are just like, get the fuck off the show? Like, what is happening? Dude, Jeremy's attacking me. My channel's under attack.
Freeze?
I think
okay, sorry. Yeah.
Has anybody tried to like have a stream with Melanie where this stuff is specifically?
I don't know, Chrissie. What research did you do for your stream?
That or a stream with Jeremy where this.
Do you think she would do that? I don't think she would do that stream. I think if somebody, even in the neutral space, is like, yeah, I don't think she. So I really don't think she would. I think she would ignore it. I think she would, and then she, like I said, I think she knew that if she came on this chat, that stuff would follow her here, and she knew that you were a loyal friend, and I think that was extremely manipulative on her part. And
guys, remember, it's all Melanie Mack's fault.
I stand by that because
we couldn't have predicted this. Melanie Mack has killed Chrissie. Melanie Mack has killed me, Chrissie.
Fundamentally, it's like, okay, I actually know you like IRL for a large extent. We've spoke for a long time. We've shared a lot of personal stuff together. And do I think that you are a person at the end of the day who has malicious intention? Absolutely not. Do we all fumble and do things that are come off wrong, and like you can add 100
Nicholas the goat
pieces together and try to make it whatever it is, but I don't think the intention or the root of your intention has ever been malicious towards anyone. And I think that Melanie knew coming in people were going to flood the chat, and she knew that you were a person who would be willing to stand up for her.
This is a great narrative, Kimberly. It's only too little too late for it.
And then when as it kept getting worse, she was just sitting there like,
dude, I gotta move the chat again. I'm sorry, chat. I want to keep you visible, but you just have to lock in on Cherry. Cherry's face is dead and frozen.
And
she looks horrified to be here.
Well, how was your weekend?
It is low key the funniest thing that's happening on screen right now.
I don't work for the court.
Her eyes are like her every facial move. I don't know who Cherry is, but I am immediately this is the funniest shit ever.
I don't know what that means. Like, don't make me take out my triangle. I brought it.
And in that moment, I thought, well, it seems like she has explained
I got one
everything
too.
she has to explain.
She's watching like women-made horrors beyond human comprehension.
Like she's talked about this all she wants to,
But-
and then I was like, oh, I guess I'm. So if it looked like I'm trying to speed through the super, I was trying to wrap up, and there's so many super chats, and I was like, I was really overwhelmed, and I froze, and I didn't want her to get upset.
Like nothing, and also
as
right now, I
much
can
as there
tell
was
this
blame-
is stressful to you right now. Like I can tell that this is something that's actually weighing on your mind. And if it was really just about superficial nonsense, it wouldn't weigh on your mind. So like I'm just, maybe I'm the pregnant woman trying to appeal to emotion, but the fact of the matter is,
guys, she's having kids too. They're popping babies out like crazy. Human shield alert. There is another one.
Like were mistakes made? Sure, that's absolutely.
I am not accountable for my actions.
Case. Melanie is being extremely manipulative. Jeremy has been caught doing
whoa, baby, block it.
Saying and doing
Well,
disgusting
hold
things.
on.
And it's not like that's changed. It's not like, oh well, it's post conversion. After conversion, you're still talking about your co-host boobs and why that makes her unfuckable. So excuse me.
Whoa. Oh, guys, now Jeremy's a fake Christian. I don't know if I would start swinging that diamond sword around these parts.
Yeah, I'm not. It's just like we're not buying it, and everybody else, and she.
Wow, suddenly we're really proactive in this criticism.
He is
Whoa,
directly
now.
covering for that, and she's saying, "Well, I don't have to comment. I don't have to comment. Like, maybe on some of this stuff, the network you're working with, like maybe you should have something to say about it."
Yeah.
Yeah, and while you're right, that she definitely has some accountability.
Dude, Brittany's gonna pop in and be like, yeah, I do agree with this fuck Melody Mac session, but let's not forget about the host of this show.
Like, there's still responsibility on Chrissie too, though,
Ooh.
as a host to
Yeah, sorry, this isn't a friendship seminar.
research, and especially when there's a red flag that pops up. And yeah, Chrissie's saying she didn't do it perfectly, but like, there's so
She
many
didn't do it at all.
things along the way, which is like, Nina tells you right before you have Melanie on, then there's a bunch of hours between that. You're informed 2 weeks prior. So it's like it's your responsibility as a host, even if you're busy, your child, and of course you're a mother first. But like at the end of the day, the chat's still giving you.
When she opens saying, I was bullied into this, the accountability is gone. There's no accountability being taken. Disregard.
Money, whether you want to say it's your job or not, they're the ones still giving you money as a free speech platform. So to have Melody on and she's covering for Jeremy and him deplatforming people, it's not good. And it's not good to say that you're bullied into this and that the chat's hostile, because it's valid criticism.
Well, it was very hostile.
So I want to know who's bullying you.
Yeah. Well, not having. I would have maybe leaned on Melanie more to answer the questions too.
I'm sure people in there.
Kimberly's gonna have to throw some little daggers into Chrissie's back.
We're incendiary, but it makes it seem like victimization. So I want to know who is bullying. Who is bullying you to do this? Because you opened with, "Hey,
guys, we need examples, Chrissie. What's the bullying?
Being bullied.
What is the bullying for? Find out in the video of it.
Into this, and it makes it seem like everything else you say is not legitimate.
I don't know. From what I see on Twitter, there's very much a call for me to talk about this stuff. Are you kidding me?
Well,
Can you imagine if I didn't?
That's not bullying, though.
Can you imagine if I
There's
just
a call to talk about it? Yeah, because you fucked up. That's not what bullying is. You're getting pushed back online, you fucking coward.
Didn't bring this up? How bad that would
be?
But
that just sounds like you're doing it to just do.
This is literally criticism is bullying.
Yeah,
do it instead of doing it because you realize there's an error in what you read, that you're informed about it.
I was never wanting to talk about the quarterings drama.
That's a fucking lie, because you asked about it explicitly and you admitted you planned that question from before the fucking stream. So you're a liar and everyone knows it.
But that conflicts with your brand, your free speech. You profit off of being free speech, and you have to be.
I'm just trying to
because your brand is fucking crashing down.
Explain that.
Your brand is gone.
I had Melanie.
My brand.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Conversion, and I had her on to talk about her wedding. What is that?
Then why did you ask her about the quartering?
What does that have to do with Jeremy's drama?
Bro, please tell me Brittany's locked in on this. Ask her why she planned a quartering question.
Melanie, because she co-signed deplatforming.
But you were told this by Nina. Like it's almost like you're not listening to what I'm saying. I didn't know.
No, the problem is what you're saying is a fucking lie, Chrissie. That's the problem. She's not talking past you. You're not talking.
Oh, Melanie.
I am.
Of course, after the fact, this is all coming together. But when I was
then why did your explanation today suck?
Going into that interview with Melanie, I didn't know she was co-signing the deplatforming. I didn't know if she was encouraging it or saying it was okay. I didn't think his mistake.
She was doing this shit on your show. She was implying it wasn't even happening. That was the implication that these people are all liars was happening on your show.
Had anything to do with her.
Right, but it was
you don't have to know everything. You're allowed to get stories wrong. But to sit there and just preemptively fucking defend something that you know nothing about and then act like there's a chip on your shoulder running to Twitter, you're not funny enough to joke your way out of it. To sit there and act like there's a persecution complex, you should have been out there saying sorry immediately. Dude, the surefire way to get out of anything like this, and it's not get out of it, you should just do the honest thing and apologize immediately. Just correct the record. Hey, I fucked this one up. I shouldn't have to wait until Mother's Day evening to find out that you're just gonna regurgitate the talking points. Just admit, hey, I fucked this one. You sat there for an hour flogging your guest. Like, it never occurred to you that this was a mistake then? It didn't occur to you after you turned off the stream and you had the disgusting pit in your stomach? Do you want to go to bed with a pit in your stomach after you get obliterated on a fucking live stream? Or you want to just own up to it immediately and let that dirt off your shoulder?
For 3 weeks, you have multiple red flags. You have to take time out to research
online as I was 2 years ago. I wish.
Dude, the best policy online to not get canceled and not get fucked over is to not be a piece of shit. You have not hit that bar. People will give you good grace if you show that you have good intentions. You don't.
I don't wish I vaccinated my kid and put him in daycare. Yeah, I'd have a ton more time, but then he'd be having myocarditis and possibly dying in daycare. So I'm really sorry.
I'm sure the polio he might get's going to do a lot more. That's going to be a lot better for him in the long run.
I didn't have as much time to do internet research before interviewing my friend about my
But my dad, oh, fuck you.
For wedding.
Fuck you, Chrissie. Fuck you.
But do you
I gotta listen to that again. That's crazy.
Having myocarditis.
Red flags. You have to take time out to research it.
You have to take time to research it. Okay, Chrissie, can you accept this criticism?
As I was 2 years ago. I wish. I don't wish I vaccinated my kid and put him in daycare. Yeah, I'd have a ton more time, but then he'd be.
Oh, my kid's unvaccinated and it's your problem. And I have fucking gay turbo super AIDS and I hate it. It's awful. And I can't do research because I'm just a humble podcast host who doesn't care about my content.
Having myocarditis and possibly dying in daycare. So I'm really sorry. I didn't have as much time to do internet research.
Well, you didn't vaccinate your kid, but Jeremy laxinated when he shit all over the floor in the local Walmart. And I've heard nothing about it from you.
For interviewing my friend about my
child is under attack. They won't be taken into the daycare.
Version and her wedding.
But do you see how that sounds like a lack of accountability?
Why is she bringing up her kids? As a human shield, they're there to absorb damage.
Because it's like, well, I'm just here because I had to be. That's how it comes across.
No, I have this show every Sunday at 9:00. And this is the drama that came up for me this week. So of course I have to address it on my show.
Well, yeah, because it is about platforming and...
Dude, she's acting like she's doing everyone a favor by talking about this. It's outrageous.
You know, unfortunately, Kino Casino can't be here to address it because Jeremy removed them, and as well as flagging other people and your co-hosts, speaking for your co-hosts as well from FNT.
Yeah, I think that flagging is bad.
Yeah, I hope everybody who had their channels taken down by him gets them back. That's really messed up, and that's not cool.
Well, it seems like
I think
when you have Melanie on and she's sweeping for it, by not acknowledging it, repeat it.
Is Brittany going to send the link to the URL link to fucking PPP at the end of this? At the end of this assassination, is PPP going to be like, so, Chrissie, I got a couple of questions for you.
And you say, well, hey,
end the quartering cycle by dragging in the villain.
I'm not here to talk about that with Melanie. Well, look how it turned out. And it's a conflict of interest because you're having someone that's helping getting people that you know, me, your co-host, other people. She's co-signing them getting deplatformed. And for all we know, this stream could go down too because of it.
Well,
so
she was pretending also that like there was no like every mention of him possibly being involved in the flagging was like a conspiracy theory, you know, like likened to the SJW.
Yeah, and that's what Chrissie was sitting there co-signing, like a good little fucking snake.
Who's spreading lies to get people deplatformed. And that was just not the case. He was like openly bragging about how people were gonna feel his wrath, you know, and that's especially if you don't understand that context fully, or if you don't like see that happening in real time.
Well, here's the thing. She's the Chrissie's point of contention with that is that, well, she didn't know that Melanie was connected with that. But my point of contention with that is that, and it's not.
Well, now I'm understanding because she doesn't. Wait, I thought that Chrissie doesn't like vaccinations, but Chrissie, what was her position on the Coke bullet that Nick Rekieta's kids tested positive for?
DeOrio, commentator.
What was your position on that?
Of the year.
Guys, you don't understand. I have a kid that I insist on homeschooling and not putting into the system, but I also want to be an internet person.
Yeah, this is just you.
Are taken seriously. I'm a
Hey, I've made this decision.
It's really hard to multitask pensive.
I've made this decision to be a burden on my family, and I've taken this on for no reason. That's why I can't do the bare minimum.
Not about like paying for the sins of friends. Melanie herself did something wrong as a content creator that is supposed to be pro free speech, and by platforming her and her sweeping under the rug and it not being pressed because you didn't press her on it.
Who is Cherry and why is she here? I think she was just invited on for the casual conversation they intended to have after, and now she can't leave. Now she just can't escape the call. She has no other out. She's just kind of here for the long haul.
Despite Nina giving you
dude, she should go off behind the camera and just start doing the worm.
Information on him deplatforming. So that's what needs to be acknowledged, and it just feels like it keeps turning into like my toddler, which of course Chrissie.
Thank you, Brittany, for calling out my dead dad, my toddler
is a mom, and she should prioritize that. But
then why are you saying that you've been ignoring your toddler?
You know, it comes to a point where it's like, okay, well, you have to pick a lane. If you can do the job, then do the job. When you need to press someone about deplatforming, because otherwise it turns into this, and I think that needs to be acknowledged instead of.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. That my job that night, Brittany, was to talk to Melanie about my conversion.
I'm so sorry because, dude, I'm so sorry. Also, every time she gets criticism, immediate denial, defense, Jesus, conversion.
Her wedding and Catholic stuff. My job that night was not to press her on the quartering.
Then why the fuck did you ask her about the quartering?
Because I did not link her with the quarterings drama. If that makes sense.
She also, like, if she didn't say anything about like how she thought
your
this
job
was
is
gonna
to
go,
You fucking asked her about the quartering.
Search
You
those,
lying fuck.
especially about the platform.
I think I just explained how I didn't have time to research and I have a lot going on.
Melanie is disingenuous.
Melanie.
Hey, Chrissie, I know you're new at this, but Jesus is fucking watching you. Okay? Jesus is watching. He knows you're being untruthful.
Should have said
Melanie can be disingenuous. We agree she didn't handle it right, but the responsibility isn't all on only Melanie. This is Chrissie's show, and she had Melanie on. People are super chatting, and then there comes the thing about me joining to give some pushback because he was open to it seemingly. And then she said, "Well, hey, like Brittany sent me a reply too late, but I don't." And she said in the intro here too that by that time, you know, she wanted to wrap it up. But I think 40 minutes is more than enough time for if she wants.
Dude, Cherry right now has and you could grab it on your own. I'm gonna get claimed if I play it. But what is that fucking song? The slowed fucking.
To have me on.
Hold on.
You're looking at that as a Monday morning quarterback. You can now look at the end of the stream and go, "Wow, I messaged her," and then the show went on for 40 minutes. But I didn't know how long the show was going to go on for. I was trying to wrap it up, and I was like,
Nick,
"Holy
would you
crap!"
consider
you're the host.
feelings?
And then it took that much longer.
No.
To
You're the
so,
host, though.
Some
course,
gals
I'm just
can't
trying to-
take
Thank
responsibility.
you.
I want to be a streamer.
Not she knows.
Moo daddy got offed. Moo kid. Imagine if a dude was like this.
I appreciate
Oh, wait,
it.
quartering.
like in your mind, you thought there was enough time to come on. In my mind, it was late. I was trying to wrap it up. I was not trying to...
Dude, again, looping back to the pre-approved talking points. This is a huge tell, now that she's being pressed on it, that she has all of the exact same answers. I'm wondering if she wrote shit down. I'm actually wondering if she wrote shit down to keep her story straight.
An ambush. I was not trying to gotcha. And hold on, let me not ignore the chat, because I did that last time.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot. All right, wait. Dude, yo, this is so malicious. Wait, out of all the super chats, let me not ignore my chat. It's one shitting on Brittany. There's no way. There's no way.
An ambush. I was not trying to gotcha. And hold on, let me not ignore the chat, because I did that last time. Kentucky Tim, thank you for the super chat. Brittany needs to mind her own business.
Bro, there's no way she just did this. Holy fuck, that is insane. Dude, we saw how many super chats came in. There's no way that was number 5. This is absolute mean girl. I find this is confirmation she does it on purpose. I am fully on board that this fucking bitch does this on purpose. This is outrageous.
All Biz is her own. Chrissie's is her own troublemaking middle schooler mentality by both Kim and Britt. Friends stand behind each other without pulling knives. Shame on both of you. Thank you, Tim.
That is fucking unreal that she just appealed to chat.
Friends make sure that they keep each other.
Nick, would you consider opioids? And Brittany's responding immediately.
Not doing immoral things, and
friends hold each other accountable. So like,
and I agree.
Dude, now they're pushing back on Chrissie. This just backfired in this moron's face. That is outrageous.
Hasn't done, for example, and that's why people are mad.
I appreciate, and I've sent, I talked to Brittany before the stream.
And look, she's doing the thing. She's doing the fucking thing again, where she's trying to fucking defend Brittany from the super chat that she fucking chose to read. Dude, this is it. This is confirmation. I'm fucking right. I told you this shit last time. 100%.
A long message. I sent Cam a lot of message saying like, hey, thank you for essentially being a good friend and calling me out, because if they hadn't done that, I wouldn't have had
It's fucking malice. I'm done. We got it. That's it. We fucking got it.
Perspective and clarity coming into the stream that I have. I really do appreciate that, because a true friend does call you out and say, hey, like, I know you're going through a lot of shit, but this is what people are saying and thinking. So I do appreciate that. Hydra Quill.
And you're free to do whatever you want with the
Dude, she's fucking doing it again. This is the gayest drama ever. Bro, she's selectively picking these super chats.
Super chat, they're saying to each their own. You're free to do it, of course.
Holy shit.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's
latest video.
A mother's basic instinct is survival for her kid. She's must not be good at it. Can't save her breadbasket.
No, hers is clout for her fucking channel and to use her kid to get it.
But like, here's the thing. People can also choose to give money or not if they see someone that's for free speech fighting for it, and then they are platforming someone who is supporting that and then not giving pushback when they know.
Dude, this is out. Dude, she's done. Chrissie Mayr is fucking done.
That the quartering.
Not just on you.
Her boss is going after me and your co-host, and it just feels... It feels dishonest. That's why people have this criticism. It's not about...
Dude, Chrissie Mayr played her trap card. Obvious cherry-picked super chat.
Like...
So she could sit here and read, guys, this is not a cult.
Oh, the sins of somebody else, or having Melanie on. It's the fact that there was no pushback, and the Kino Casino can't even fight back their own battle.
Totally. And I understand why people wanted the pushback. First time super chatting anyone, let alone anyone on FNT. Out of all the gay drama on FNT, this is by far the gayest. Chrissie didn't do anything wrong.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
That's malice right there. You bring Venti on with the expectation that people will push back in the chat. A legendary misdirection. Venti is the accountability that you need right now, and you don't
I can't believe this is happening right now. I can't believe this is happening right
Nicholas, the GOAT.
Wow.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's not your responsibility to keep up with everyone's brain dead drama. This isn't a...
Hey, you guys hit the fucking goal. I appreciate it. You guys know the deal.
Oh, Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Wow.
She's doing this to try to get Brittany on her side against these chatters, so Britt will stop slaughtering her.
And it's not working.
Yes, it is my responsibility.
No, actually, I disagree. I think this is a response to Britt's pushback. I think she's using the chat as a human shield because her dead dad and her fucking child and whatever's happening in her life, her fucking personal trauma wasn't enough. Now the chatters are human shields. This is a fucking vile piece of shit.
To keep up with everyone's brain dead drama. Thank you, though. Zato.
Well, this isn't brain dead drama. This is about platform. I don't like that dismissal. This is about deplatforming. Like, this isn't just brain dead drama.
Dude, oh my god, bro. Dude, this is her moderator. Her moderators appeal to my mod.
I know the quartering's brain dead, but
yeah, saying you're literal, because it wasn't even just that they got flagged. It was his.
What the fuck, dude? Can I just see the chat? I think it's gonna fuck us up. So let's see. We're at 40 minutes back. The chat is just raining in. Venti seems like she lives for drama. Oh my god. What is this? Let's have a nice glass of chocolate milk. Torch leads the way. Are there neglecting your cry? Dude, is she gonna read the neglecting your crying baby super chat? Is that one gonna come up? What else is in here? This is insane. Congratulations on your conversions. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's such a fucking money cesspool. Apologize for labeling yourself a comedian. They're not all positive. So what's happening here?
The entire thing about, like, I'm gonna take everything that you have. Like, excuse me? Who the fuck are you?
That is a...
Well, I want to hear
horrible.
Chrissie.
Threat. Zato.
So
Casino,
is this brain dead drama?
Andy Worsley and his father retard friend shitting on people. That's the hill, Brittany. Thank you, Zato. And again, I'm not gonna like
quite the super chats choose to read, but
oh, Brittany just locked in. Brittany locked in. Interesting, you've chosen to read these 3 back to back.
I need to know, is this considered brain dead drama, or is it, hey, like there's a legitimate thing about platforming and not just deplatforming whoever criticizes?
Platforming is not okay.
This is her dialogue was written by Eric Kripke.
People are allowed to criticize. You know, it's
deep thoughts with the deep are occurring right now in the Chrissie Mayr podcast.
I've never said that deplatforming is good or that we should be continuing.
But it feels dismissive when you're reading the super chat and you're like, yeah, well, it is my job to get brain dead drama.
Like I said, I'm not trying to make this the whole show, and I do want to get through these.
Oh, hey, shut it down, Brittany. I don't think we can talk much more about this.
And I do feel like I went over a lot of this. Chad.
Oh yeah, dude.
I also refer to it that.
Oh, now look, wait, she got called out by Brittany. You saw it, and now the next message is Melanie is the epitome of. Oh no, it's Melanie Mack. Wait, no, it's Melanie Mack.
Wait, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
Dude, now it's just, oh my god.
Chad Wellington, Melanie is the epitome of a snake.
Well, she agreed with it. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to.
She will drag you down. If you really have become a Christian, let Melanie be the example of what a false Christian looks like. Thank you.
So I have a question. What would you have done differently? Genuine question. I think people want to know.
No way she can return to FNT. I have no idea what her future will be, but I don't know how she can return to her own channel. This is some of the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. Holy fuck, dude.
If I knew everything today, that if I could go back in time, you're saying?
Yeah, how would you have handled it? Because you said you don't regret having Melanie on. So what would you have done?
Fair question. I would have said, gosh, I would say,
dude, she doesn't even have, guys, she's so quick to answer every question that she definitely doesn't have written down. She has no idea what to say here.
Do you feel like the fact that you are an employee of Jeremy's keeps you from being, or I don't know, do you think it's a conflict of interests?
And then she'd say, no, I genuinely believe this. And you'd be like, good. And that would be the end of that discussion. There'd be no follow-up.
Knowing that all this drama is going on and he's your boss.
Dude, Sherry is the audience stand-in. You're right.
Do you feel like that keeps you from honestly criticizing or commenting on what's going on? I think I would point to the fact that like, hey, like there is money involved here. You're on the payroll. And we see you also not being, calling.
Dude, here's Cherry right now. Dude, Cherry right now is just sitting there like this. Playing right now on Cherry's micro. You just can't hear it.
This out or like, yeah, if I had these tweets of like, here you are supporting it. Here you are laughing this off. Here you are, do you feel like this reaction has anything to do with the fact that you work for him?
Like you would have said this publicly with her or like in private?
You're asking how I would do the interview differently.
I'm asking how you would have did it in general differently.
Yeah, I would have mentioned.
If I was Chrissie, if I was Cherry, I would just be sitting there being like, you know what? My animal farm, what is it? What is the animal game on the Switch? I would just be playing Pokemon or something in the background. I would just kind of just like, I would disassociate.
Like, yeah, you're an employee. And do you think that affects your ability to
yeah. I just, my point of contention here is just, I see this is on Twitter for 3 weeks, happening for three weeks. Chrissie, I know you said you're busy, but at the end of the day, you're getting paid for this. It is your job. Being a mom's also your job. And, people told you multiple times, and you say, well, I would have done it differently if I knew. But to me, it seems like you did know, especially when you say, for example, hey, like I can't have you on. I'm busy wrapping. I wanted to wrap this up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not the quartering. I don't piss in my basement.
I want to ambush Melanie. Well,
I don't stream in there either, to be clear.
Wait, Melanie is omitting things and she's bringing all the chat stuff with her. So I mean, it's questionable to call it an ambush, though I could understand. But like, normally you just send me the link.
I'm saying the style of having one guest on, which is what I normally do. I have one guest on and I have one conversation with them, and it just goes back and forth like this. And then to suddenly bring on a new guest that was not advertised, that was not part of the plan.
Yeah, this is totally impossible. It's never been done before.
That I consider
we'd be breaking new mold. That would be impossible.
Like an ambush or like a gotcha, like surprise.
Well, then why on stream would you?
Is she preemptively explaining why PPP won't be let in the call? I think that PPP should be let on this call.
Say, hey, like I'm waiting for a text from Brittany, and then I text you, and it's 40 minutes, and then on my end it says that you saw it by 11:40. It showed the scene receipt, and so in my perspective, you did see it, and there's all these other things showing that you saw it. And so it's like, it's either, hey, I just didn't want to because I didn't want to ambush her, or I genuinely didn't see it. And I saw the red receipt. And I showed that when I was talking to Nina because she was asking, where am I? I'm like, well, she saw it.
Brittany. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you.
Yeah, nobody thinks she did anything wrong, Chrissie. Can you explain? Can you answer the fucking point?
You cover this so thoroughly, so it sounds like.
Oh, that's so. Oh, you cover this so thoroughly, Brittany. Please stand down. I'm sucking your dick right now, Brittany Venti. Please, just let me off this one.
You're like, it maybe sounds like you're getting defensive. You don't feel.
This is why I never had red receipts. Yeah, if you got some, dude. Yeah. Would you?
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio, would you recommend a Swatch AP or Moon Swatch?
A Casio or a Seiko. If you're gonna get a Swatch, I haven't seen the AP one yet, so I don't know.
Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Chrissie is on FNT. Mayr is often FNT often.
Well, I'm not going to speak for Mayr, but I will say he doesn't. So I'm not going to speak for Mayr, but he doesn't support deplatforming.
Offensive at all. Again, nobody should be.
Well, I feel lied to, Chrissie. So I am because I feel lied to. I feel like I'm being told that, hey, well, one thing I didn't want to have you on. Then the other is, oh, well, I didn't see it, but I saw the red receipt by 11:40, and I had messaged Nina about it, and I showed this on stream as well.
I was trying to wrap the stream up again. I try to not go more than 90 minutes on my interviews. I just think right.
Dude, this is insane. Guys, I can't go more than 90 minutes. I just couldn't have asked any of those questions. We were watching this. You literally just got stun locked into sweeping for 40 consecutive minutes, 30 minutes into your show. I didn't even watch it all. I got mad and left.
But which is it? Is it that you didn't see it?
Yeah, the impossible task. Sorry, I just can't go far. I can't go farther than that.
It's late, and I think that makes sense.
But is it that you didn't see it, or that you didn't want Melanie to feel ambushed? Because it's it says you saw it, and Frank said it wasn't him that opened the.
Answer the fucking question, Chrissie. Because you know what the issue is? Chrissie probably lied. I'm almost positive that she lied about this. So she wants to say anything else other than, yeah, I saw your message. I wasn't bringing her on. Because that goes against everything she said.
He was busy upstairs with your toddler when we were talking on the phone. So I feel lied to, especially after seeing the Nina stuff. And then I'm getting done off the phone with you. And you're saying, well, thank you for explaining it to me. But you knew a lot of this stuff already. And I just feel to see that somebody who's worked with you so long.
All right, let's see which dialogue tree is she going to peel back from.
And I don't feel like you're taking accountability.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Brittany.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking patronizing piece of shit. I'm sorry that you feel that way, bitch. Answer the fucking question. Answer the question like your career depends on it, because it fucking does.
Again, how I handled the stream poorly is no reflection on you. And
yeah, nobody fucking feels bad for Brittany. Brittany's mauling you right now on your own fucking show. Answer the question.
I'm even just doing this.
As we discussed, you kind of framed it that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you got hurt. I'm sorry if I explained to you on the phone, this is a real shitstorm, and I stepped in a real pile of shit, and it's
answer the fucking question, Chrissie.
It's been a really bad week for me, and I'm it seems like a lot of people have sort of been
it's gonna get a lot worse. Answer the fucking question, Chrissie.
Caught in the crossfires of this, so it's not.
What did you just fucking reboot? What did ChatGPT not have a prompt for that?
You're not really responding to what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand that, but
you're not responding to what I'm saying. Woof.
I'm asking you, hey, then why was there a red receipt by 11:40 if you didn't see it? And I'm not getting as somebody who
you're fucking running, Chrissie. Answer the fucking question.
Okay, let's try to resolve this. I need honesty, and I'm asking you, why are you saying you didn't see it, but there was the red receipt?
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel hurt by that.
Dude, she's done. This is It's because of my mom. It's because my dad died 3 years ago. I'm asking a very simple question. Why are you lying and saying, dude, this is, why are you fucking, why is there a red receipt if you didn't see it? I'm sorry you feel that way. What does that mean?
Saying you didn't see it, but there was the red receipt.
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel hurt by that. I think it was just too late in the stream. I was trying to wrap it up.
So you fucking saw it.
And so did you see it, yes or no? That's what I want to know, to be honest.
I didn't want her to feel ambushed.
So you did see it?
By the time I saw it,
answer the question, Chrissie.
If he was wrapping the stream.
So yeah.
Okay.
Nicholas
So
DeOrio.
Dude,
I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Dude.
If I was wrapping the stream.
So yeah.
Okay. So because
Kimberly had to come in and say, so yes, she did see it. Dude, this is fucking insane. She's been going, I didn't see the message. You are the fucking biggest liar I've ever fucking seen.
I need honesty to like have the conversation. So
I know.
Okay,
It just
so
feels
she
like
saw
it's
it.
a little.
My problem is it makes me look bad when she's saying I messaged her too late when there's 40 minutes.
You don't. I'm sorry if you feel like my I'm sorry if my stream is making you look bad again. Like it's the whole point of even tonight's stream is for me to explain what was going on with me and how I dropped the ball. And I don't think it is. I'm sorry you were hurt by it.
You see?
So where is this? I gotta find this right now. Where is that fucking meme? Is this it? Dude, this is it. Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Dude, Brittany's like, so did you see the message or not? And then fucking Chrissie's just like,
I'm always the liar. I'm always at fault. I'm the betrayer. I'm the double crosser. I'm always the freaking scumbag.
Dude, it's just it's insane. It's yeah, okay, Chrissy, but did you see the message or not?
I don't know how many times I have to apologize for you feeling, for you being
Well,
hurt
you
by
lied. So there's that. So how can how can we proceed when I'm telling you that you saw it and I saw you saw it and then you claim you didn't see me asking for the link?
Brittany, I was looking for you to respond for a while and then I stopped looking because I was like, I should really focus on my.
Why would it matter if she responded early if your position is that you don't want to bring on someone to fucking shit on the guest? If you feel like this, none of this adds up. This fucking entire dialogue tree has it has no through line.
Guest, and then by the time I saw it, it was too late to bring you on. And even though you're like, well, it's 40 minutes later, I wasn't planning for it to go 40 minutes longer. I know that, after the fact, it looks like, oh, there was plenty of time to have me on. But at that time, I was trying to wrap it up. All right.
Well, I don't appreciate being lied to. And it's like people are here. They want to hear your side of it.
And she's just not, she can't just say, I'm sorry for lying to you. That's, again, she got bullied into addressing Jeremy at all. She can't just say, I'm sorry I lied to you. That had to be ripped out of her, the fact that she did lie.
You open saying I'm being bullied, and then it's like there's lies.
Well, I mean, it
comes across as victimization. I want to hear from Chrissie. I'm talking to her.
I'm not trying to say I'm a victim.
You literally said you got bullied into it. You are absolutely fucking victimizing yourself.
Just trying to
explain. Who's bullying?
You're hiding behind Jesus. You're hiding behind your fucking kid. You're hiding behind your fucking dead dad. Dude, you are the fucking biggest victimized or victimizer of yourself I've ever seen.
Yeah, you should clarify.
I'm just trying to explain what was going on at this time.
But who bullied you? You said you were bullied into that.
Yeah, thank you, Brittany. Oh, dude, she's on point again. She's on fucking point again.
You are bullying me right now by asking me the same question 10 times in a row.
What?
You are bullying me right now by asking me the same question.
You're bullying you by asking you the same question 10 times in a row? You're the fucking asshole who won't answer it. You're the one who won't answer the question, Chrissy. That's not bullying.
10 times in a row.
I feel like the Kino Casino was bullied by being deplatformed by Jeremy, and then Mel getting to lie on your stream, and then you lying about it.
No, the Kino Casino should get their platform and their shit.
Dude, she's explaining it. She's on her dialogue tree, and then Brittany said, "And you're lying about it," and she paused.
Your stream, and then you lying about it.
No, the Kino Casino should get their platform.
She got fucking stun locked because Brittany said one more thing, and it didn't align with her fucking pre-written down statement.
And their show and their channel back.
But that doesn't sound genuine, Chrissy, when you're platforming Mel.
It doesn't sound genuine because you've read the same dialogue. Like, this is you're a fucking Fallout NPC. It's exactly the same. People are gonna go back and loop you talking over yourself, fucking saying the same exact thing, like a fucking Fallout NPC.
Denying that Quartering even did this. But how does that sound genuine? And then you're lying.
I did not associate Jeremy's fuck-ups with Melanie.
Am I fucking smoking crack? I can't be remembering this properly. I keep saying it. Maybe I have to fucking rework my entire segment in post. Did she not say, chat, please help me. Did she not say that she planned to ask Melanie about her defending the quartering as a pre-written interview question when they were on the show? She did. Yes, she did. So I am not on crack. I only have mono. That's it. It's just mono. Okay. Thank you.
But Nina literally told you.
I feel like we've gone over this so many times.
But why am I to believe you if you already were lying about seeing the message in the first place? So you have to kind of prove what you're saying. I can't assume that you're telling the truth at this point. And I don't think I'm bullying you. I think that you're being fairly pressed.
Dude, I'm being bullied on my own show. I can't stop it. No.
Based on a free speech platform.
Bro, how do you get cyberbullied? Just kick her out of the call and fucking cry about it on your show to your little hug box here.
Of hosting someone on here that was anti-free speech. And this isn't right that I get thrown under the bus for it and told that I messaged you and lied on. You admitted to lying.
You should not be thrown under the bus.
I've helped you for how many years, Chrissy?
You're a very good friend and an even better.
Dude, imagine getting the shit pulverized out of you on stream and all you can muster up is, and you're a decent friend. You're saying the iconic Obi-Wan, and you were a good friend.
Streamer, I don't think that no one should be giving you crap or anything.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
But you're telling me I'm bullying you, so apparently they should, no?
I'm saying
because I'm asking you questions about you lying, and now I'm the bully.
I think she's just saying she's feeling overwhelmed.
I'm the bully. I'm the double crosser. I'm the betrayer.
Saying you're the. I'm just saying I'm overwhelmed.
I'm always a freaking scumbag.
I didn't expect you to like.
Because I'm upset that you lied, and then you're calling me a bully after. How am I supposed to accept any sort of apology? How's anybody at this point?
Oh,
fuck it. Call me a bully if you want, but you can't call me a liar.
No one's calling you a liar. You've done a good job covering everything that's been going on.
That's great. You've done a horrible job, Chrissy. It'll cost you everything you have.
And if people
better vaccinate that child, I don't know how you're gonna afford to. I don't know how you're gonna keep the fucking lights on.
Think I sucked at covering this? They should be.
That kid's going to public school.
Sending you all of their money. Oh my God, there's so many, you guys. Okay. How's your weekend? This week, apology was brought to you by Coffee Brand Coffee. Very funny. Let's see. Snee, Dave Williams, as a Catholic, will you continue to platform porn stars? Why do you?
Yeah, she brought a fucking porn star on.
Lie about not.
Would you say Jesus supports flagging?
Knowing the drama. Why did you say Jesus supports flagging? I never said Jesus supports flagging.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
Like I said before, I knew there was drama. I just didn't think it was something Melanie had to answer for. As a Catholic, we continue platforming porn stars.
It's just a lie. Of course, when she's sitting there agreeing with her boss over and over again, it would be controversial. What's wrong with you? By the way, you guys hit the goal. You guys know the spiel. I'm not even going to say it again. You guys have been fucking generous as hell.
That's an interesting question. I think I might change who I have on.
Dude, guys, I learned a lot. I learned a big lesson. I'm going to keep that dumb bitch Melody Mac off my stream. Don't worry, guys. We're in the clear.
But again, Jesus himself associated with sinners, and if I were to just platform...
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Listen up. You're hearing this shit right now? Are you hearing this shit right now? You, the audience, this is what you believe in. They're spitting on your faith. You, the Catholic. You, the Christian. They're spitting on you in particular. You should feel upset by this. Jesus is now being thrown in.
But again, I think I might change who I have on. But again, Jesus himself associated with sinners. And if I were to just...
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Platform people who have never sinned, I would have very few guests. Let's see.
But he also gave pushback.
Ooh.
I was going to say
he did. He was very good at that. Snee Dave Williams, congrats on getting your own thread. I'll be attending your careers ending tomorrow night on Kick with PPP presiding. Thank you. I'm the dude.
You can't say she doesn't read them now.
Isn't
it funny? All the super chats. As soon as Brittany pointed out, ooh, interesting super chats you're choosing to read. Every one of them has been negative. As soon as Brittany called her out on it, now all of a sudden the negative super chat started raining in.
On your stream isn't the issue, and stop gaslighting that it ever was. Ignoring, disrespecting, and lying to your chat is the source of all the anger. Thank you, dude. I understand where this is coming from. At the time, I was just overwhelmed by all the insults, and it was pretty vile. So
yeah, I'm sure Jeremy was too. Does that make his fucking behavior okay? Jeremy was getting a lot of insults, and he was going to contact the CEO of Kick to have somebody deplatformed. I'm sorry, you're
I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Flags don't
Somehow,
care.
some way Venti is defending my faith better than the supposed Christians causing this drama.
Flags don't care about your feelings. Fucking coin it. Put it on a t-shirt. Fuck you.
It was hard for me to put that
They were
aside.
bullying.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read these. Tragically saying these trolls are insufferable. This obsession these people have with some petty drama between two people is legitimately deranged.
Deplatforming petty.
You're showing how
deplatforming is not petty drama, and people in the chat who are saying this to you are not helping you right now. They're hurting you.
Yeah, Chrissie, stop reading all these. It's not helping. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is a free speech platform, apparently, so it shouldn't be petty.
Yeah, it's
and
definitely.
you know,
no, this is like
people are going to attribute that to Chrissie too, and I just don't think that that's accurate.
You know, I might have to do a whole nother stream addressing the super chats.
Oh no! She's an guys. Fucking Chrissie Mayr is threatening to do a sequel to this stream. Can you believe this? Chrissie Mayr is threatening to stream again.
Because this is way more than I expected or thought. Hi, Cherry. I feel like are you feeling? Again, I'm not forcing anyone to send me money. Please don't feel like you can willingly send money or not. Again, people can listen to this show for free.
Dude, she's addressing the audience of why she won't read all of the horrific messages they're sending. This is amazing.
If someone were to eat
right, and they can also have pushback as well.
Yeah, that's why you're here, Brittany. Cherry, how was your week?
Yeah, but I'm being called a bully for it.
Oh,
there's a KFC.
But what are the super chats for?
But what are the super chats for? Sure looks good though. Leave your thoughts in the comments.
I'm apparent like
I think she said she felt bullied.
I've been more than fair. She said she felt like I'm bullying her, and she
TLDR, you can call Chrissie Arthur Miller's son because it's Death of a Salesman.
He's calling you.
That's a good ERB.
She did say she felt
for giving pushback.
Well, I do think that is disingenuous. The SJW thing, and I mentioned this. I commented on that thread. To the insinuation there being like DJ Cobra, Kino Casino, all them, or just SJW is like no, like. This is like Jeremy's like bragging about fucking with people's livelihood for
dude,
like
Kimberly's is on point now. What's happening?
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Bringing up drama when like so much of his channel is drama, and unfortunately, Chrissie, like you're being sucked into that tornado right now.
No, Chrissie's not being sucked into it. Chrissie's doing the sucking. Like her stream sucked. Her apology sucked. Her fucking defense sucked.
To this level of scrutiny.
Her debate sucked.
And a lot of the stuff just didn't look.
She's not used to this level of scrutiny.
Good, and I do think that like, like I said to you before, like I'm here because I think you're a genuinely good person, but like there is stuff that probably should get talked about, and if the chat wants to talk about it, we can. And I think it's better to just.
Her parenting sucks. You know what? I will say, yeah, I think condemning your child to being completely unvaccinated to the point where they can't go to public school. Yeah, I would say it kind of sucks.
Like, go through it and get it like. Like people want to feel acknowledged, and I agree. Like I said in the beginning with DJ Cobra, like the chat is the important part of this. And Brittany, like I would feel some kind of way too because you were personally targeted by this, so it makes sense that like you want to push back. But yeah, I would say just like as kind of a side observer and
someone just wrote, Nick, can I be on your stream? I'll say nothing, but I'll stare at the wall and look bored with a smile. Listen, I honestly think that Cherry adds a lot to the stream. You guys are shitting on Cherry, but she's the only one here other than Brittany who hasn't said anything retarded.
Right.
How many retarded things has Cherry said on the stream yet? She's the only one who's looking good out of the big three.
Now, like, just acknowledge. We'll just go through it. You guys can talk about it. I'll comment in whenever. But everybody here's got a right to how they feel, regardless of the intention behind it.
Can we get a happy Mother's Day? Yeah, dude, Cherry, I just wanted to wish you a happy Mother's Day. I hear it's your first one.
The results were very much, what we're dealing with, not the intent.
Yeah, dude, wait, someone just wrote she's like Sam from H3. This is like the cutie Cinderella clip all over again when it cuts to Sam and she's just staring. She's like fucking staring at the screen.
So, I just think that has to be something that happens.
This is the most important super chat of the night. What's up, Anna? There are over 5K people watching.
Dude, look at Brittany's fucking face when she says it's the most important super chat of the night.
This is the most important super chat of the night. What's up, Anna? There are over.
I love how Brittany fucking what is it called? Emotes. The way she emotes when she's not even speaking.
5K.
You could tell she's fucking disgusted just by the expression on her face and the way her eyes are moving.
People watching, can everyone please wish Cherry her happy?
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Dude, she's looking.
I was homeschooled and I got every vaccine necessary to get into an actual public school. I don't know what parenting book this lady reads, but she...
The one that's going to get her the most money from crazy people on the internet. Again, Brittany looks at Chrissie Mayr the way that Homelander looks at a subordinate.
First, happy Mother's Day. Oh,
congratulations.
All the Mother's Day.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry.
Dude, this is insane.
Sorry, I don't know a lot about this, so I just don't really want to comment on it because I just don't really know. All I know is I stopped watching The Quartering years ago.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to know, I don't like The Quartering. That's the only thing I want to say is fuck The Quartering. Am I right, guys? Yeah, anyways, I'm going to go back to being muted now.
I have my own beef with The Quartering.
I can't believe that's what she sounds like. I was wondering the entire time.
Like a very sketchy person.
You know,
Dude, I always knew. Guys, I always knew he's so sketchy.
I think when you first get into right-wing politics, Jeremy is there along the way, and then usually by the end of it, he's not there anymore. So that's all I really know about.
Yeah, nobody watches him. That's why this thing has been a big deal, because literally people are just finding stuff now that they're digging, because literally, like, who was a quartering?
What could you watch? He stumbles over articles. That's all he does. He stumbles over articles and does videos on black fatigue.
Man. But yeah, I want to say, like, overall, I just don't think that this should be equated to, like, hey, I need to attend my kid, therefore I can't keep track of
Thank you, Brittany. Lock it back down.
stuff that's relevant to platform.
Yeah, it sounds like you're making yourself a fucking victim, Chrissie, of which you're not.
The platforming in my job and stuff. It doesn't mean therefore Chrissie has to neglect her kid. And I don't think it's being unfair to say these things or ask questions or have criticisms about what went down.
How could she be neglecting her kid? I thought she's been spending so much time with her kid, she couldn't respond. Like, what? Can you guys make this make sense? I'm following Chrissie and I'm in good faith, and it's just not adding up.
Because I thought, like, what is the point of the stream otherwise? What is the point?
I just think something's being lost in translation because I think she's obviously overwhelmed.
I'm asking Chrissie, what's the point of this?
Overwhelmed. You had 3 days to prepare. What did you think the chat was going to look like?
Stream.
Spoiler alert, it's going to look exactly the same as last time.
The point of the stream was for me to go through the concerns that I feel like.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thanks for the
Thank you, Rosalerts.
Nicholas, thanks for sucking my balls.
Breaking Chrissie has strooped the third tower. My god, this stream is DEFCON 1 and nuclear at this point. I never seen so much awkwardness. Chrissie knows she fed up big time. She knows she's wrong.
Beckett, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Cope and Seethers.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Were voiced over the past few days, and to clarify where I'm at in my personal life, to give that context for people, to let people know I'm not paid by Jeremy. It was a one-time event where he sent coffee to. I wanted to acknowledge I'm not the streamer or person that I was 2 years ago. I am not terminally online, unfortunately. I'm sleep deprived. My content is so different. I'm doing mostly stuff that doesn't require a ton of research up front. Like I figured talking to Melanie about my conversion.
That doesn't really sound like an apology. It sounds like an
Yeah, it's not a fucking apology. That's why it doesn't sound like one. You're on point again, Brittany.
You asked me a question, then you interrupt me. That's not fair.
Yeah, because you're not fucking answering the question, Chrissie. Like you haven't been answering the question for the last 50 fucking minutes, Chrissie.
I do more streams.
It's an explanation, though. It's the same thing you already said.
Do you
let her speak?
Are you here to interrupt me, or do you want to listen?
Why don't you fucking answer a question and maybe you guys could have a dialogue.
Lag. No, there's lag. That's why. The last one lagged.
There is lag. Anyway, happy Mother's Day, Cherry. When do you do?
September 26th.
Wait, so you just sat there and said, hold on, guys, you don't understand, okay? You're talking over me, and the next word out of your mouth was asking when she's due? What the fuck is this stream?
Oh,
long time to go.
Dude, look at Brittany's fucking face. I gotta watch that. Can we get the Panasonic digital replay?
The last one lagged.
There is lag.
DeOrio, commentator of the year.
Happy Mother's Day, Cherry.
Thank you.
Send a DM to PPP and bring him on. The super chats would go wild and we'd get pure Kino straight to the veins.
I think, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, but I also wouldn't want to, like, steal the thunder. I'm going to be watching Kino Casino tomorrow night with everybody else, but I absolutely would appreciate anything, like, if he wants to pop in and say hi.
When do you do?
September 26th.
Oh.
Long time to go still.
Yeah.
Oh, again, that's not an apology. That's an explanation. That's, hey, I have stuff going on.
Yeah.
But it's not really like an apology.
So watch this. This is absolutely outrageous.
For having the platforming on, and then it's getting called bullied in SJWs. Like, how can you be on this platform and you
Thank you.
Let Nick make the argument. Bro, this guy has gone on this deranged attempt to, like, destroy me. Oh, let him say his piece. No.
Thank
you. And be free speech and say that.
Indeed. I had my friend Melanie on to talk about my conversion and her getting married.
Why do you keep saying that? Like it fucking matters. Why do you keep fucking saying that?
I did not have her on. I did not have her on to talk about deplatforming.
But you talked about it anyway.
But you know people have the free will to super chat. They're going to super chat in and ask about it.
I didn't know people would be asking about that because I did not associate Jeremy's fuck-ups with Melanie.
Then why did you ask her?
So that's why I was completely...
She literally, this is an NPC. She is an NPC with a dialogue tree.
Overwhelmed when that all came in.
That's still not, it's not an excuse still. It's just an explanation.
Dude, if she didn't become Catholic like 2 weeks ago, I don't know what she would say.
All these things are happening.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just... The whole reason for the stream is to give context and explain where I was at.
Okay, watch this.
People
it's
can
not,
believe if they want.
Only for context explain.
People can...
Non-apology.
And think, Brittany, if you're going to keep interrupting me, I don't see how that's productive.
So is it apology or not? That's what I want to know.
Who would you like me to apologize to? You personally?
What? What the fuck?
Well, there's that concern. You lied to me, threw me under the bus, said I messaged you too late. So there's that part we talked about.
I didn't throw you under the bus, Brittany. I didn't.
You said I messaged you too late. 40 minutes is not too late, and you lied about not seeing it.
Brittany, at the time, it was too late for me. I was trying to wrap the show up.
But you lied and said you didn't see it.
I feel like you're obsessing about this particular point.
Because you won't fucking answer. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. I feel like you're obsessing about this. Fucking say you lied.
It's so if you're lying, it's obsessing. If I point out that you're lying, I'm the bully, and that's obsessing.
Okay, let's try to move on.
Oh my god, dude, she is deplorable. She has no redeeming qualities. She sucks. She's done. She's fucking out of it. She's got no fuccking leg to stand on. This is fucking insane. She has chosen this hill. She has planted her feet, and she is ready. She is ready for fucking Jesus to take the wheel.
Lindsay, DC.
No, I don't want to move on, Chrissie. You're collecting super chats.
You can have your own stream.
Oh, now suddenly she's not. Oh, you've done so much for me. Thank you so much. Finally, the glass shatters. Now we know what she really fucking thinks.
Is that link, Venti? Because I feel like I have addressed it.
Well, you didn't.
You really haven't. You're saying
it's DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Oh my god.
Explanation, not an apology at all. For your own co-host was affected by this. How can you call yourself free speech? And this is just an explanation, not an apology for anything.
Venti, this is not about the stream I did with Melanie was to talk about my conversion and her.
Dude, holy shit. She's just reading this has to be a pre-written statement. There's no way that this Boblaxian bitch is just repeating herself over and over again.
Oh, the stream I did with Melanie was to talk about my conversion and her getting married. Period. I was prepared to do the stream I wanted to do with her. I did not associate her with Jeremy's fuck-ups.
But Lena told you otherwise, twice.
And Melanie told me it was not a big deal in a nothing burger.
Yeah, and that's a red flag, which means you should look into it. And also, again, you lied to me. So yes, I do expect an apology for you lying on me.
I don't think like you. I am not inside your head with you.
You don't think at all! You don't think at all! Oh my god.
You don't need my brain.
It seems like you're mad at me because I didn't do what you would have done.
No, she's mad at you because you won't admit that you fucking lied!
Okay, so this pretty much clarifies that this is about what I would do and not what was right to do.
It seems
so lying
like
to me was
upset.
right to do.
It seems like you're upset because I didn't handle this.
Holy shit. Holy shit, it's so patronizing. She's so fucking patronizing. This is absolutely insane, dude.
How could you tell?
She seems upset because she
free speech platform.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio.
Oh my
He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Free speech platform, by the way. I'm done with this. You can have your own stream if you want to focus on my screw up. Hot interesting method, Cotton.
Oh
Let's see
my
if it works out.
goodness. Oh my god. Liar brand liar.
feels like she was lied to. I think that's, and like I said, I don't think the intention matches up, but like
Why are you mad that I'm ignoring all your questions, talking down to you and lying? Why are you not just accepting this? Why are you not on board with fucking rejuvenizing my career so I can go back on Friday Night Tights and show my face in front of my peers? Why are you doing this to me?
Doesn't mean that the result wasn't the same. So while, like I said, I feel like there does have to be some meeting in the middle here, and part of that is like, Chrissie, maybe you.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Acknowledging that even if that wasn't your intention, and that you really were trying to wrap up the stream, which again I don't think is a lie. I think that the extra time and all that other stuff, it does add up, and I think that she has a right to feel that way. So again, like.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Venti, if you felt like you were going to come
Someone
on.
in chat, Blue wrote, Jesus forgave me, chat. We can move on now.
And then you didn't.
I've eaten the confirmation nugget, okay? We can move on. I'm drinking the blood of the Lord. Can we move on?
We're all hyped to come on. And then
If I felt like?
I'm sorry that you were hyped to come on, and then you didn't come on. Like you were,
but it wasn't just the hyped, Chrissie. It's the fact that you're like, okay, hey, I'm checking my text for her. I'll let her on. And both of you seem like you're fine with having me on. And then you lied.
No, how would you know that Melanie was okay with having me on? You weren't speaking with her.
Well, because
what?
On the stream, she was nodding her head and smiling. And
who fucking cares? You still lied.
Nodding, she was okay.
Nodding her head. You think she was okay? She didn't know that you had.
And you could have said she wasn't.
Oh, so now we're just we're gonna continue to slam her down, dude. The bus is just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing over all the bodies of the fucking massacre of bodies that have been laid in front of it.
You think
you could have said that she was?
The goalpost has been moved.
It's not because she was nodding her head. Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I'm not going to be gaslit and be called schizophrenic for this. People told you they wanted me on. They spammed the chat. You said, okay, you know what? I'm going to have her on. Where's her message? I send you the message. And Melanie, as you're saying this, is like smiling and nodding her head. At no point during this entire time before you end the stream did you say, hey, Melanie doesn't want you on or anything. You just followed up afterwards.
Dude, honestly, that's a better response than I didn't see your message. If like she had half a brain cell, that would be the lie she told.
And said, I didn't want to ambush her.
Why the fuck? Dude, she got caught by a red receipt.
Right, I was focusing on my guest. I'm sorry I didn't bring you on, Venti. I guess I should have.
Have you seen the Brad video? We covered it actually at the very start of the show.
Stopped reading the chats and had you on so that you could say to her what you wanted to say. Instead, I wanted to wrap up my show and get through the super chats and try to figure out what the hell just happened.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're admitting the inconsistency here. I appreciate it. Now, the other thing is the bullying thing. Like,
I don't know if I'd be able to move off of this. Maybe I'm not a better person. I would just be like, say you lied. Say it. Say the truth.
So this people don't view this as an apology.
I did it for me.
Apology at this point, because it's like
I just merged two different scenes.
I'm sorry you feel this way, and you use this language a lot.
I definitely said I dropped the ball.
That's not the same.
I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing.
This is not an apology. It's an explanation.
My child is unvaxxed, and that's everyone's problem.
That's not an apology. That's not an explanation. I love how this dress looks on me.
My friend on to talk about my conversion.
For that.
And
I think
it's not about having your friend on.
It's
about the
definitely not.
platforming and her sweeping for it on your stream, which you benefit from being free speech.
I did not associate her with the quartering.
Nicholas
with
the goat. Thank you
Bro,
for
what
the
the fuck?
$5.
Don't look at Bo Blacks's Twitter. That's all I'll say. Don't go to Bo Blacks's Twitter tomorrow.
And horrible things that he's been doing.
You were
and
told
I feel like that point is not landing.
But you also replied to her on April 9th asking her about it. Nina brought it up to you multiple times. So this comes across as feigning ignorance. Like, just, it would be.
Yeah, she is. That's why, you know why it comes across that way, Brittany? This is going to come as a big shock to the audience. She is feigning ignorance. She is repeating the same dialogue tree. She is an NPC. She is lying. She did read your message. She is full of shit. She is fucking pandering to the chat. She's doing every fucking thing you're accusing her of doing, and it's extremely obvious to every viewer here that she's full of shit.
It's smarter to just say, hey, like, so
thank you.
As long as you feel this way.
No way, no! There's a KFC in Yemen!
She had 4 days to come up with a response, and her master plan was, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Actually insane that she hit go live LMAO.
I know, it's fucking outrageous. It's outrageous.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Hey, like,
just a heads up, Brittany Venti is now live on Kick now.
Holy shit. So is she live on Kick, like, in this call, or... Oh, fuck, dude. Wait, Dude, what the fuck, bro?
That's
they're still going?
I'm sorry I messed up. But it's instead like...
You said, yeah, it ended. Does it... Okay, so we're catching up to the end. So she never got to the other stuff.
I got like explanation and sweeping under the rug.
I got conflicting messages about the severity and the truth.
Dude, Chrissie challenged and she ran. She ain't messing with the man. She
behind the situation. Plus, I was also confused by seeing tweets that involved like, he's a cuck, and so my overall feeling was like, okay, there's drama, but this doesn't have anything to do with Melanie. So I put it aside to focus on what I wanted to talk about Melanie with.
Dude, I love how she's explaining this right now, and on the bottom it says, "Happy Mother's Day from Edgar the Puppet and his handler. We love you."
Do you see that that's conflicting, though? That she's sweeping for Jeremy and paid by him. Do you see? Because the whole point of the stream isn't to acknowledge
$85. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissie.
that.
I mean, when you asked her what she would have asked, the first thing she said was like, "Do you think?" The question she would have asked is like, "Do you think that working for him means that you have a conflict of interest when it comes to calling out his bullshit?" So like, it's not as if, and you know, like we can all play hindsight with that. Like, would you, wouldn't you, whatever. But like that was her answer when you asked that question.
And again, there's going to be people who anything I say is never going to be good enough. And
all of them, because it's not good enough, because you have not reached the bare minimum yet. You're not there. There's not a person on planet Earth who isn't fucking already like, who is entirely like checked out on this and just doesn't care, like or is fucking just locked into whatever propaganda bullshit you're normally spitting.
And there's people that are so angry that
anyone with like half a brain cell is going to dismiss you entirely because this is absolute bullshit, Chrissie.
That they can't process what I'm saying, and there's going to be people
can't process. I'm sorry that you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry you're too fucking stupid to understand what Chrissie Mayr is fucking saying to you.
That wants to believe the worst, and that's fine. And I know I'm not going to win over everybody. I know I'm not going to get everybody to like me or believe me, and that's fine. I had to come on here and clarify some things. And
Chrissie may or may not be out of a job.
And be honest, and that's all we can do. And then it's up to everybody listening to decide how they feel.
I'm gonna guess. I think I know how they feel,
and I don't have control over how people feel and what people think about me.
What I hear from Brittany too is that like the part of the issue is that there are actual real world implications. It's not just like, you know, what the chat keeps saying.
Chrissie Martyr. Like, oh, it's just petty. Yeah, tomorrow morning she'll wake up and be Chrissie Martyr. Good one.
Petty streamer drama. It's just petty streamer drama. Like, no, like your intent. This is a person who's intentionally trying to fuck with someone's life, and then this is another person who.
Dude, she's gonna be on stream with Boogie in a couple of weeks.
Is coming in and saying, "Oh, there's nothing to see here," deceiving everybody around them, and then by association.
Dude, Boogie's gonna do a stream trying to like hunt down and eat her family.
In that kind of situation, not literally because you associate, but like that bleeds onto you when the chat is coming in and saying like,
dude, but guys, lol cow fat camp 3 digging up Christie's dad.
Like, you need to have.
Don't do it. That's a joke. Please don't.
Brittany on because Melanie's lying. Like when they weren't lighting up Melanie for nothing. And like I get the friend instinct to step in and say and try to like be there for your friend, but like, you know, Brittany is a nice person and seems like you guys have been friends for a long time too. So again, I see.
Thank you.
Last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Apparently, one of her co-hosts on FNT, D-Day Cobra.
Oh no!
I assume it's to say how good she's done.
Oh no!
I see why she feels the way she feels.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I give Chrissie I gave her a helpful suggestion to donate this to Toys for Tots to own Jeremy because it'd be funny and it would tell people that you're more serious about like taking accountability for it. And I've given Chrissie nothing but the benefit of the doubt. And yet, you know, I'm getting called
and she's just going through the same fucking NPC dialogue tree. She's fucking lying through her teeth and she's turning it on Brittany with a smile because she is a fucking piece of shit.
I'm getting called a bully. I'm getting like told like I'm this or that. It feels like I'm being gaslit, and so it doesn't feel like a genuine apology. And every time I say this, it's like, oh well, hey, you seem this way, and then move on to the super chat. So it's like this is how the whole thing is.
Part of the problem is not acknowledging this.
Yourself, Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Fingers crossed that she shows up on FNT in a hijab and we can get the religious shield trifecta.
Dude, she's gonna go on FNT. She's like, guys, I have converted to Judaism. To try to appeal to another community to get her out of it.
Yeah, so she has to acknowledge.
Guys, I've converted. I love Allah now. Please support me immediately.
Like this whole
of course she has to acknowledge
the chat. So I don't want to not
that's not the point.
I feel like,
well, that's not the point. My point is, I say something to you, and then you tell me I'm acting crazy. That's what you did.
Shalom, my friends. Please support me. I'm in need of your support.
Earlier, and then you're apologizing. It's conflicting.
Never said you're acting crazy. Do not put words in my mouth. That's not fair.
Ooh. All right, Chrissy. You got a little fight left in you. Let's see what happens.
Chuck Finley, I'm not a fan of Chrissy or Jeremy of Mel, but Brittany is acting like she is the perfect stream.
Dude, what a fucking wretched piece of shit. Wow, what a fucking coward. You gotta talk to Brittany with a smile, and you pull up you handpick a super chat to dig the knife into her back. Did I peg this fucking right on the Ralph fucking segment or not? Holy shit, she's demonic.
Prefix streamer. She's trying to grift the Kino fans. Her channel is only relevant when there is drama.
Dude, I would be blown away watching this little rat scurry through these super shots.
I'm not gonna.
I'm glad oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness.
Sit here and be told I wasn't called crazy earlier. You literally said,
wow.
When I called you out for lying, you said, oh, well, it seems like you can't get over this and like trying to move on. It's like, yeah, of course, read super chats later. I mean, though they should be going charity in my opinion, but that's your choice. But like now I feel like you're just gaslighting me.
What?
Like every time I'm saying, hey, this happened.
Chrissy, I know you're not that retarded. We heard exactly what she said. I understand her face moved a little and there was a little artifacting, but that wasn't glitched.
It's like every time I'm saying, hey, this happened, it's like met with like a non-answer.
Okay.
You just keep not answering me. Okay.
Can I say something to you?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Like
sorry, I'm sorry you feel hurt.
You can't say I pre-watched it because it was live.
I just gotta get through some of these. Jake Lesbian.
See, there it is.
Dude, I gotta get through a couple of these. You fucking. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
I feel hurt. It's never about what you do.
I'm sorry you are hurt.
You don't know how to apologize.
I'm sorry you're hurt.
I'm sorry, Brittany.
I'm sorry for
you. I'm sorry you're hurt. I'm sorry you're too stupid to understand what I, Chrissie Mayr, last of my channel, last of my days.
I'm sorry for hurting you and lying about it to everyone. And even when you're pressed on it, you continue to. That would be a real apology, to acknowledge it and apologize for what you did. Not I feel like you're sad and I'm sorry.
I gotta read these chats, bro. Brittany Venti seems like a vapid attention whore. Oh, sorry, Brittany. I don't pick the super chats. They just come in order. My bad.
You're sad. That's not a real apology. And that's the problem here. And this is why.
What a fucking pathetic, cowardly, mean girl.
The stream's not going to go over well.
You're interrupting me. I feel like
you're interrupting me, read people, ripping into you. How dare you?
I would care more about how you look. And
there we go again.
You're coming on. I'm just saying how I feel in this moment. I just feel like your
facts don't care about your feelings, Chrissy. I thought that's what you guys do.
Tone and the way you're talking to me, it doesn't seem friendly. It doesn't seem like you're trying to understand.
Because you're a fucking piece of shit. Dude, I'm thinking of the Alex. You were brought up as pieces of shit. And you hate people who are better than you because they're better than you.
and give me grace and
I gave you plenty of grace, Chrissy, especially when I saw that you lied about me.
Finish. It just it seems like you're fixated on me.
Nicholas, the goat.
Oh my god.
Christie will denounce Jeremy, convert to the left, and will start an OF and collab with Anissa. EHD will last forever.
Dude, the EHD connection to this is it's gonna hit like heroin.
Apologizing to you in a very specific way. And again, like I said before, I could go back in time and have you on and you could have said everything you wanted to say and called out everything you wanted to call out. Would have been a different show. It would have.
I'm sorry you fucked up. I'm sorry you fucked up, Brittany. It's on me.
And everything would have been different. And And I know this comes from a frustration that people have. Like, they want accountability. They want Melanie to answer for these things. They
want you to, dude. They want you, Soldier Boy up in it. Oh, you
want Quartering to answer for these things, and that outrage is so justified. And again, I hope
she's not here. This is the trial of Chrissie Mayr.
That these people that really got their livelihoods taken away, I hope their channels are restored.
Well, oh my God, she's reading it off again. Can somebody do a fucking not a visual analysis to see if she looks right every time she says it?
And send people to join.
That's the most important part, is that these people were false flagged.
No, it's not. The most important part is that you swept it up and you fucking lied about it.
And they need to get their channels back. So it'll be interesting to see.
And you fucking spent the last 50 minutes making 50 million excuses, swinging your fucking dead dad like a Halo rag doll.
What happens, with this lawsuit? I might have
Andy Worski asked for a link on the Kino Casino wants on. So if you believe in platforming them, you can.
Hey, I wonder why the stream is almost over.
Your choice. But I just don't think that things are actually being acknowledged, and it's a bunch of I feel and like I'm being bullied and stuff like that. And that's
again, facts don't care about your feelings, Chrissy. That's coming from your community.
I'm saying, and I don't think it's good faith for you to say that, oh, well, I'm not acting friendly. I've been more than friendly and charitable. And I'm addressing the fact that I was misled and lied to, and then continue to lie until I back you in the corner and say, Chrissy, I saw you read it, for you to finally admit it. That's accountability. I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry that it was too late in my stream to have you on.
You can't fucking take accountability for one aspect of this. This is it. You literally can't even concede an inch of ground from your position. And you want people to fucking defend you? You want people to support you? You want people to sympathize with you? They don't. Because you can't even give a fucking iota of ground.
And I'm sorry, like that.
See, non-apology. You don't know how to apologize. You don't know how to acknowledge what you do, Chrissy. And you benefit and make money off of being free speech. And it's just
I'm
not
not forcing anybody to send me a super chat, Venti. Like, I'm really not. Okay, wow. I might have to do a whole nother thing addressing this.
Dude, this stream went so badly. She's threatening to do another one. It went from, let's talk about this for 30 seconds, to I am threatening to do this a second time. Spoiler alert, she's not going to.
Let's see.
Nicholas!
Jake's Liz.
Thank you for the $5.
I'm glad I turned into the Super Simcast just so we can deal with Brittany Venti's entitlement and disrespect towards the host. The lack of self-awareness is astounding. Chrissy, you don't have to deal with this tantrum. For Papa Grandma.
Dude, oh my God. Wait, she's reading a negative one, guys. Stand back and stand by.
Neglecting your crying baby for days to do research that's already been done and summarized by...
Isn't it funny how she... Listen to her voice. Reading the anti-Brittany one and reading the criticism.
This isn't a trial. It's a public disembowelment.
Good.
I'm glad I turned into the Super Simcast just so we can deal with Brittany Venti's entitlement and disrespect towards the host.
She reads that fucking dead voice. No inflection. Now listen to the next
DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Thank you.
Throughout my years on the internet, two people have made me completely side with Brittany Venti, and one of them was Destiny. Chrissy and her ilk are the righty version of utterly plagiarists.
Yeah, they are.
The lack of self-awareness is astounding. Chrissy, you don't have to deal with this tantrum. For Papa Grandma, neglecting your crying baby for days to do research that's already been done and summarized by your peers is a choice that's solely on you. If you lack empathy for your own kid, you clearly don't have it for others. Poor kid. Okay. Cut her some slack.
I'm going to have to stream tomorrow.
The GOAT.
I didn't get through half of my docket. I'm going to have to stream again tomorrow.
Britt.
I've cut plenty of slack this entire time, and I was lied to and lied on.
Okay. I mean, if you're...
Dude, she's just disregarding everything Brittany says now. Like, she's just like, you're a hostile guest. Just go away.
Upset and you want to go, you can.
Dude, yeah, she's like, get off the stream. Just get out of here. Just go. Please leave.
If,
please, I can't deal with the pushback of throwing you off. Just leave. Leave with grace.
No one's holding.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of what I can and can't do.
Oh my God, she's fucking badass. I'm aware I can leave anytime I want. This is where I belong. I'm happy here.
Chrissy, but I'm holding you accountable for what you did, and on a personal level, and for what you did with hosting somebody that's sweeping for deplatforming when you're informed about this prior. And
I did not think that I needed to call Melanie out for what Jeremy did. I feel like I've said that so many times. Goaltender, Brittany, there are effective ways to persuade people. You aren't using them.
Listen, Chrissie and I...
Dude, holy shit. Oh my god, I keep repeating myself on this, but I can't believe she's still doing the bit. I can't believe she's still doing this.
Talked about this before.
Why does no other streamer have this problem with super chats? It's only her. She's the only one that God told her she had to read every super chat when she made confirmation.
As well, I have been more than fair.
She's like, yeah, muttering, reading a super chat over her guest talking to her.
And it's not about persuading. Chrissie is literally at the point of
how do you even call this a show?
Lying. And so it's like, what is the point of persuasion? If she wants to lie and not take accountability for things and tell me I'm just acting crazy, then what is there?
Said you were acting crazy. That's not fair. I've never said you're acting
You said,
crazy.
oh, hey, you're fixated on it. And after I point out that you lied.
No, guys, fixations are normal. That's a normal thing.
They won't even acknowledge it.
Fixated doesn't mean crazy. It's not fair to conflate the two. Oh my god, there's so many. Andrew Miller,
you're saying that I'm as if I'm not.
Dude, FNT needs to fire you.
Having a logical answer there. Like this is a understandable response to being lied to, especially when you work with someone for 10 years and then you're lied on as well. And in addition to this whole thing, it's not even an apology. You said it yourself. If you were wanting to stream,
I'm not going to apologize for having Melanie on. No, she's my friend, and I had her on to talk about my conversion and her marriage.
No,
dude, there's no way. I need them to loop this. Like, what are the oranges for? That needs to be her fucking penance. Is to have all the clips of her fucking repeating herself over and over again, stitched together by some brave soul who's going to rewatch this tomorrow.
No, not that, Chrissie. You know,
it's a death loop. It's a fucking death loop.
It's not that.
Okay. Andrew Miller.
It's about her being pro deplatforming.
I didn't know that she was pro deplatforming when I had her on. Evan,
but you were spammed with super chats as well, telling you.
Interrupting. I feel like I'm just trying to get through some of these.
I'm responding to you.
Dude, stop interrupting my super chats to my guest. Holy fuck, this is fucking disgusting. This is down bad.
You should, Chrissie, like you're lucky to even get these after what happened.
Okay.
You're probably not going to see many more of them, so I would revel in the read on these.
So as a pro free speech platform, I think, Chrissie, I already told you what I think you should have done. I think you should have donated for Toys for Tots instead of benefiting financially off of a mistake that you made and which you are now doubling down.
No, I think she should save it for the medical bills her kids are going to need.
On and lying in front of everyone.
Are you going to give them the Steve Jobs medication as well?
Do you think people who are talking about this happening to me this week are financially benefiting?
Maybe for the $5.
Maybe
they didn't have Melanie Mack on to sweep for the platform.
Because I had Melanie Mack on, I have to apologize.
And gave no pushback.
You don't have to, Chrissie. The people aren't mad that you had her on. They're mad that the chats that people paid for got ignored.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're mad that she swept it up.
So, like,
that's not what, dude. Fuck your super chats, bro. They're mad that you didn't read every super chat. Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? I don't know any other creator that does this.
Yeah,
that's valid.
That is the problem. It wasn't Melanie herself. It was that people.
That's not the problem, moron.
There was a flurry of unpaid and paid chats trying to say like this is what's going on, and it didn't get acknowledged. And
no, the ones that they read, the answers were bad. That's why they're mad. Yeah, she started burying a couple because she was already giving bad answers to the questions.
I'm not going to ascribe intention to that because, again, I don't think that you did it maliciously, but that is what happened. The chat was ignored, and that's why people want an apology.
I'm sorry I ignored the chat on when I had Melanie on. I read through all the super chats, and but I understand like why the chat was ignored. Is because I was overwhelmed. It was pretty hostile. There was a lot of insults. There were a lot of horrible things said, and I was not expecting the outrage. I was not expecting that to be the chat.
I've already heard her say this 16 times. 16 fucking times I've seen this dialogue.
Really was not expecting people to.
I fucking hate this NPC fuck.
To come from Melanie like that again.
I heard she barely contributes on FNT as it is, and I'm not shocked. Her brain doesn't have enough room for more information.
Like, well, she thinks she's untouchable. It's obvious in the way she acts, but like.
Well, Chrissie, there's another aspect. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kimberly, but there's another aspect of this where it's not. Yes, Melanie was sweeping for Jeremy and not addressing the fact that he deplatformed people and reframed it in a very dishonest way. But you were also on there agreeing with her, like, yeah, they're SJWs, it's just leftist, whatever. After you were told about this,
I was also told that it was a nothing burger. So I was receiving different.
I was told in graphic detail exactly what happened, and then someone wrote me that it's not happening. So you can understand how these conflicting reports really fucked with me.
Messages, confusing messages, conflicting messages.
Dude, one person gave me a fucking itinerary of what happened, and the other person told me, nah, dude, it didn't happen.
Two different friends. So that
But then why agree with her? Why not question her on it then?
Because I was not associating Jeremy's fuck-ups with Melanie.
I think she's not shying away from the fact.
I can't remember when she said that 62 times in this stream.
The fact that that wasn't a shining moment. That wasn't a good idea.
She's consistent. I'll give her that. Consistently stupid.
I
would like to hear Chrissie.
Thank you.
Say if that's how she feels.
I'm not trying to say it for her. I'm just saying that's what I'm getting from watching her talk.
It was a real shit show of an interview. I was not prepared for the reaction that I got. I was not prepared to press her on the quartering fuck-ups because I didn't think that she had to speak on that. And
yeah, I know. I know you might have said that one or two times.
That she was.
I think if you say it one more time, that will actually convince everybody of what actually happened. The rightful queen will retake her seat on the fucking council.
Like Jeremy's representative in a sense.
Well, she gets paid.
I don't think Anakin is getting granted the rank of master after this.
To co-host with him, and
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
He also doesn't bother acknowledging the deplatforming and defends it essentially.
Yeah.
So it is on her. It's not just Jeremy. It's also on her. And I know you're saying, well, I wasn't informed. I understand that you're saying that, but the facts are showing that that's not true. You were informed.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
You just were irresponsible with it as a host.
Okay. Yeah, I had a lot going on. I still have a lot going on. I admit that I dropped the ball.
Oh my god, your fucking excuses. Everything's so bad. My fucking dead dad, my child that's unvaccinated by my own fucking choice, my fucking this, my fucking
Chrissie
that.
wasn't even that funny for an FNT person. There's nothing lost if she's not on again. Nothing insightful about media to be gained from her outside
I'm gonna take the L now.
wokeism.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the L
Did I not
now.
ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So I respect that.
No!
Thank you.
And I could have done a better job. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a whole nother. This is I'm gonna have to do a whole nother.
Oh god, I feel so fucking bad for you. You have to do a whole stream reading your super chats.
Bigwig, Venti, the two things are not mutually exclusive. It is really blowing your mind that someone could look at a DM from you and be like, I don't have time for this from Venti right now. Come on.
It's so fucking free. This is so openly malicious. Does she think that you're stupid? You specifically, Oxy General. Does Chrissie Mayr think you're a fucking idiot? You, Kamarly, Trebalor. Does she think that you're stupid?
All right, let me read some.
He said she didn't see it.
I don't want to let's not pile on Venti. That's not fair.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna read this message that's super negative, but don't worry, I'm backhanded about it. Guys, just can we stop being mean to Brittany for like a minute? I know I handpicked this super chat. Can we just stop being mean to her for like a second?
This shit is amazing. This is like Key and Peele sketch.
Kylie, apologize for labeling yourself a comedian. Christina Pazitsky wouldn't be this boring. Oh, Christina P is very funny. Everyone should check her out. I'm not going to read any more negative Venti chats.
Oh, you're so kind. That's such a kind thing that you're doing for her.
Ashley, thank you for the super chat.
Congrats on your conversion.
Congratulations on your conversion. I've just started OCIA. Oh, yay. You're an inspiration and your priorities are in the right place. God and family first. I just wanted to let you know you're doing the right thing by God, and that's all that matters. I hope.
Ashley, she's spitting on you. She's pissing in your boots and telling you it's raining. You're giving her money for this. She doesn't care about you. This is fucking fake. This is what she's doing. It's a signal flare for people like you by spitting on your religion to get more financial support. It's disgusting.
You find
Nick, would you consider opioids? It's disgusting. No.
Venti has the patience of a saint. I'd have to disconnect to curb a homicidal rage over a supposed friend do this to me.
In that. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. It was a great experience. The whole OCI thing. It took like
what is Jesus for? Check this out.
Over a year. I was amazed at how fast the time flew by, and I find myself already missing it because we had such great conversations. I was intimidated going into it because I'm like, oh, I'm not like a Bible start out, and you're asking, I can't to start that. Chrissie, I've never watched you, but your explanation was sufficient for me to understand. I think a portion of the audience will at least calm down. Well,
they're not going to.
We have no control over how people feel, but everyone is entitled to feel how they want to feel. Ghost Crusaders, Jesus, come on. Jeremy and Melanie have more subs. That's why you didn't want to start any drama. Just admit it. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, of course they have more subs. I did not want to ask Melanie about the Jeremy drama because I didn't think she had anything to do with it.
I'm fucking, I have to go back. I know we've been doing this for so long. I have to go back. I have to know. This is too much. This is just too much for me. I have to know. I have to know if she's been lying the entire time. Is there
I wanted to talk to her about, want to ask Melanie about the Jeremy drama because I didn't think she had anything to do with it. And it's funny because on my screen here, I have my questions from my interview with Melanie Mack. And one of them was, you addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now that some time has passed, how do you feel about it now?
I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. See, it was worth it. It was fucking worth it. It was fucking worth it.
And I did not want to ask Melanie about the Jeremy drama because I didn't think she had anything to do with it. It's funny because on my screen here, I have my questions from my interview with Melanie Mack. And one of them was, you addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now that some time has passed, how do you feel about it now?
What kind of asshole just wrote the timestamp after I found it? I appreciate you, Jess. But yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted. That's what I fucking wanted. Holy shit, it drives me insane. All right, let's finish the stream.
I wanted to talk to her about her wedding and my conversion. And I just didn't have Jeremy's drama at the top of my mind because I didn't think, it was her fault or something. I'm like, oh, that's Jeremy's stuff. I don't want to read negative Venti messages.
God, I hate it.
Kino Casino being the platform. I'm pretty sure that's the SJW part.
I think they need to get their platform back. Is there anything like this?
Well, you can always send them a link to join.
Is Worski still in the chat?
Yeah,
yeah, bring him in.
He's on Twitter and PPP are on Twitter. They said that they would like a link to join if you're willing to give them a platform to speak.
One Winged Angel, Venti, speaking of apologizing, did you ever apologize to Rolo Tomasi when you were trying to hide the fact that Destiny and Lauren Southern were doing it?
Oh my God, she's reading anti-drama. She said no more negative things about Brittany, so then she starts invoking Brittany's past dramas through a backhanded super chat. This woman is vile.
What did you accuse him of being?
This is a vile piece of shit.
Is this for me? Lauren, trying to hide the fact that Destiny and Lauren Southern were doing it?
News. Yeah, I trolled Rolo Tomasi and he believed fake news and spread it everywhere. So it was pretty funny. I didn't know about the Destiny and Lauren stuff at the time.
Okay, that's at least.
But
super chats are not relevant.
Like, hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
People lag. Chrissie, as a comedian, you should take deplatforming and censorship seriously. This is not just drama. It is absolutely not just drama. It is absolutely something to.
Now it's not. Now you can see it's not because it's the end of your career.
Take seriously. It's not okay. It's all these channels need to be restored. It was not right what Jeremy did. I agree.
Are you opposed to having the Kino Casino on?
No, I mean not tonight because I have so many to go through.
Oh, so you will chat with the Kino Casino?
But maybe on a future
stream. In general, though?
Yeah, maybe on a future stream.
Oh, on a future stream, you'll invite them to your platform.
Okay, again.
So, by the way, spoiler alert, I'm from the future. That's not happening.
I don't want
not to be confused with Future Nick. This is the stream.
Helpful.
And Venti, Chrissie, the problem is no one can get answers from Jeremy and Melanie. Exactly. And Melanie's sleeping for Jeremy. You were the first one to have Melanie on. See that very.
I'm gonna just zoom past her coping if it's not funny.
Clearly now.
Well, no, that's not the full truth. It's because she's covering for deplatforming, and then Chrissie has her on, and then there's no pushback. And Chrissie knew that Jeremy was deplatforming. She says, "Well, I didn't know that it was connected, but she was informed about that, and so that's the point of contention."
Not tonight. I have a headache. Maybe later.
The goat.
She has to hang out with those kids. That. She's ignoring.
I know. I was also.
Dude, that's another one. Can we get a fucking clip of that back to back? I was with my kids. I was ignoring my kids. I was with my kids.
Todd was also correct earlier when he said that pushing things off is only going to make it worse. So if people are like, if you even like just need them to talk, and I can mute myself too, I don't mind that. But like, if they're trying to like come on to talk to you, I think pushing it off is. If they're like. I don't think they're not going to be
Nicholas, the goat.
That's another thing. Camelot claims he told Chrissie the entire thing too. I think it was through chat, right? Like Chrissie was in there. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be like really terrible to you. I think that it's going to be worse if you say now, like, let's not.
I know, but I didn't plan to have them on for the stream. I actually planned to talk about other stuff than this. And right now, like,
I don't know why. You're a fucking moron. If you thought you were dude, I told you when you were on your intro music, she's only gonna talk about this the whole stream. Did I fucking steer you wrong, chat? Did I steer you wrong? I'm just a casual watcher, and I knew you weren't gonna talk about anything else in this show.
People will be upset if I don't.
You didn't even have other stuff in the title.
get through the questions here. So I'll probably have to do another stream where I just answer the chats. Anti-cancel culture.
Dude, she has said that 5 times too. Maybe she's not writing stuff down. Maybe she just has no room for other thoughts in her brain. Maybe she's a total airhead. She keeps going, oh, I'm gonna have to read these super chats later.
Need to understand this is not their channel. It's not Chrissy's job to defend them. It's not her job to do the homework you want her to do.
Dude, is the co-host spitting off this? I think the co-host just vomited from this fucking super
It's not her
chat.
job to cater to your chat invading her. Thank you, culture.
Well, it's her job to uphold free speech, and that's why we're having this conversation. And
Yeah.
again, I didn't feel very respected when I felt pretty dismissed and like given non-apology.
I'm personally angry by Cherry Perret. No, I'm kidding.
And called
I feel bad for the Cherry person. I don't know anything about them, but I feel bad that they were fucking walked out. They were led like a lamb to the slaughter, and they will be on every fucking stream. I think there's like 25 people reacting to this like tonight. They're gonna be on every stream for the next couple of weeks.
Or like simply saying the facts and saying, "Hey,
Dude, Cherry's like, you have killed me, Chrissy."
well, you lied."
This is a happy Mother's Day, Cherry. You're in a famous internet moment.
And then it's like made out to be like I'm the one in the wrong, and I really don't appreciate
I
it.
feel like you've expressed that. That pile over there. Are you going to bring in the not tonight?
Yeah, super
Or the
chats.
commentator of
I
the
don't
year.
think I'm going to have
Best
time
commentator
tonight.
of
Do
the
you want me
year.
to ignore them? Is that what I should do? Because when I ignored the chat last time,
Chrissy, it's pretty. Well, here's the thing, Chrissy.
She's literally learned nothing, like zero, zilch. How many people do you think talk to Chrissy about this privately, normally, and she
Nicholas,
ignored all of them?
the
How many
goat.
people
I
do you
appreciate
think?
that.
How many people have?
Just
Maybe
leave
nobody,
Cherry.
maybe everybody, but you don't think anybody sat her down and explained exactly what she did wrong?
I think
This is why I said you should have just did the charity
maybe I'll
stream.
just do another.
And
Anybody can look. This is my Sunday night show that I do every week. If someone thinks I'm a grifter, they don't have to super chat me. You know, people can watch.
well,
the show
it just doesn't come across very genuine because you're like, "Hey, Brittany, I'm sorry you feel that way. Oh, thank you for the super chat." Well, anyway, I'm not going to talk about how I lied. You're just
So maybe I'll
acting
do a whole
like
separate. Maybe I'll do
a certain way.
stream where I address.
Because like to even take money from this in the first place, it's like it is counterproductive to the point of taking accountability, like profiting off.
Guys, I'm being so accountable right now. Thank you guys for feeding me with so many accountability bucks.
Mistakes, and many people say
I'm so accountable, guys. Thank you for the $5. I'm so fucking accountable.
Point of taking accountability, which I
D-Day Cobra. Well, there's not a fucking person even lightly associated with Friday Night Tights who is gonna go, "You done good, Chrissy. You done good."
did do was explain everything that was going on and to talk about the things that people had questions about, and I did that.
That's not accountability, Chrissy. That's just
It's an excuse, yeah.
explaining it. Accountability is I did this. I'm sorry for this, and directly telling whoever
I'm
the
not gonna
apology is for
apologize
that.
for having
I'm not going to apologize for a thing that they weren't criticizing.
Melanie on to talk
Nobody
about.
asked you
You're fucking sweeping it. Nobody's saying you can't interview Melanie Mack, you vapid fucking piece of
to
shit.
do that. Please stop reframing it that way. I've corrected you multiple times. on
Thank
this.
you.
Okay. I think what I'll have to do is do a separate
Yeah, we know.
stream where
You've said it 9
I
times.
address these chats. Aaron Pipes. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, what's up, Aaron? People should realize you have a 2-year-old and a husband and a private life.
Dude, this is so pathetic.
Obviously, we're taken aback by the chat reaction to Mac. I definitely was. And she should have alerted you.
What the fuck, bro?
All this drama that has ensnared you is her fault, not yours. I fully support you. Thank you, Aaron.
I mean,
Well,
I think
your
a
job
show
is
of
your
good
job.
faith right now is allowing the people who are actually the platform to say something.
Okay, but
Whoa. Kimberly's like, bring on PPP.
I don't.
Dude, Kimberly just completely flipped. Kimberly's like, we need PPP on the stream right now.
I don't know these people personally. I was not planning to have them on. Again, like I'm not a big fan of just like throwing people in last
Dude, I'm not a big fan of me getting annihilated on stream worse than I already have.
minute. Like I was not.
I have to go walk my hamster. No, I have to go walk my goldfish. I can't do it right now. I have to go collect turnips. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying this as your friend. I'm saying this is like
I'm saying this is your friend. You're fucking up, Chrissy. You're screwed.
Soon I could do something with them for sure. I just like.
Well, I mean,
wouldn't
if I were
talk
them, I
about-
would feel pretty gaslit.
They don't know me personally, so I don't know how they.
Right,
they
but
would
you
never-
spoke on them. You called them leftists on your stream with Melanie.
I have to marinate my fish tank for dinner tomorrow.
I'm saying you also again like
I'm farming quail.
I said this to you earlier, and I really don't want to dogpile you. I know this is overwhelming, but like you have an opportunity to.
Dude, Kimberly.
There's a KFC, yeah.
And you called them leftists.
What's the accountability for? Sure looks good though. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Dude, Kimberly's out here like, no,
the guy,
no,
the
Chris,
Keemstar
dude.
Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Dude, Kimberly's position is like, Chrissie, you have to let PPP on now. You only
Nick
have
just started
one
insulting me
chance.
viciously on
You
Twitter.
have one chance, Chrissie,
What are
please.
the brooms for?
Chrissie,
I don't know,
please
but
let
I
him
sure hope
on.
they sweet each
You
good.
have to let him on
Broom,
now.
broom, broom, broom versus VVVVI will be homeless tomorrow, Cherry.
Oh my God.
You have killed me.
You have killed me.
On your stream with Melanie.
Wake up, Chrissie. You have to have him on.
I'm just saying, you also, again, like, this is, I said this to you earlier, and I really don't want to dogpile you. I know this is overwhelming, but, like, you have an opportunity to. I agree. I forget his tag now because I'm having a pregnancy brain moment, but he said earlier on his stream with Nina that, like, he was telling you, like, you shouldn't keep delaying this. And, like, I think you're postponing your own sense of overwhelm by delaying it.
What he meant was, like, don't delay addressing it. And that's what I'm doing today. And this.
No, that's not. You're not. You didn't get this is not the advice. No.
This was the soonest.
No, you didn't get the right things from whatever combos you had.
This is
PPP's a leftist, I guess. Yeah.
I'm definitely. This is part of addressing it. If people are ready to speak on it now, that shouldn't be something that's delayed because it is not reflecting well. And I get it. It's
You have to let the call go through, Chrissie. Chrissie, now.
Overwhelming, but like. These are the people who are actually influenced, and I think that you're gonna do yourself more of a favor if you just like let them say their piece instead of like bringing this up later. Like we were sitting there waiting to just come on and say our thing. It's only gonna be worse in the end. So
I just feel like my channel's gonna be terminated if I have them on because aren't they?
Oh my God! What a fucking no! Dude. I can't. I absolutely. Why were you gonna let them on in a couple of weeks, Chrissie? Why were you going to let them on in a couple of weeks? You just thought of an excuse to keep them off your show. Why didn't you say that from the beginning, Chrissie?
Their Clips channel is, and then Andy Worski's personal channel.
I was going to say Andy Worski's
They allow you to
personal,
feature people, but they don't allow them to have these.
Regardless, she's fucking getting out of it. She didn't have that excuse ready a minute ago.
I was going to say, I've had people who have had their channels taken off on my YouTube show, and like my YouTube show is not anywhere near any of this, and I've had to go through and purge a lot of my own stuff, but not because of like.
So it seems
censorship.
like you want me to have my channel terminated by having them.
Oh my God, dude, she's such a vile fucking. I'm not saying the demonetization term, but you know what I'm not fucking gonna remember to cut it out.
I feel like that's.
I'd be willing to look up right now whether a terminated person is allowed to just make an appearance on another person's stream.
She's a fucking vile C unit, bro.
I'd be willing to bet, but that's not what the TOS says. And if it is,
it feels like
Research does. I read it, but.
It's again, I'm not responsible for their deplatforming, and I don't think it's right. But again, like I shouldn't be forced to have, you know, I
don't think it's a matter of force. I'm telling you that it's a good idea.
Dude, isn't it funny that she's saying, like, she's getting press, have PPP on, and I'm noticing right now this is the last minute of the stream.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Yeah, PPP himself isn't banned. I don't think he's banned.
That like putting it off is not smart right now.
Okay.
I genuinely believe that, and I see.
You can't say it on here.
IDK what you mean, Nick. I can't wait for my favorite leftist stream, the Kino Casino, followed by my favorite right-wing podcast, H3H3.
Oh God.
Understand that, but
yeah,
Nick just started insulting me
True.
viciously.
I agree with this one.
Chrissie, vax your child. They are on track for Boblaxian development because you had a kid while being old AF. The jab won't give them the tism.
Again, like the point of the stream was to clarify some things, and I did want to move on to some other stuff. Which let me look this up.
Do you want me to look it up? I'm happy to.
Well, Chrissie, you haven't really been 100% honest.
You haven't been fucking 1% honest. You've been lying the entire time.
So it's hard to move on.
No, a person permanently banned, terminated from YouTube cannot appear on another channel. YouTube's policy states that termination applies to the person, not just the channel. And featuring.
Then why were you talking about having them on your show?
Ashton, can I see?
And PPP's not banned.
Is Ashton banned? Because then Ashton can just. If it was just.
Kimberly's like, wait, Ashton can come on. Wait, I don't understand. If Ashton can come on, why is this stream 43 seconds?
Because they also. Yeah, I mean, that's where I watched any of this. That's how I know anything of what's going on. I was listening to all this in the background, and their stuff was on YouTube. So,
Ashton's not banned. Andy is, and their editor's clip channel is, but Ashton is not banned.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I'm confused. Wait, there's only... Dude, wait, what do you... There's only 22 seconds left. This must be a fast call.
All right. I think I might.
So is
have
there a
to
problem with that? If it doesn't get you banned?
I'm not gonna have them on tonight. It's
too late. My dog has a diarrhea. I have to go.
Not something I plan to do. There's already so much. There's already like too much show here.
It's way too much show for my audience to sink their fucking teeth into.
Would have to probably do a whole.
My dog has been murdered. I have to go. They just got my dog. SEAL Team 6 just burst through the door and killed my dog. I gotta get out of here.
Just to go over the super chat.
It's just way too much show for my audience to be consuming.
And so I'm gonna probably just end it here. I feel like I, said everything I want to say. Thank you, thank you, Cherry, for thank you guys for coming on, and appreciate you guys hearing me out. Again, make your own conclusions.
I think we have.
Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.
Wow. What? I'm being recommended my own stream. This is fucking me. I'm logged in as me, and I'm getting recommended my own stream. This is outrageous, bro. Chrissie will never hear the ring of PPP. Will hear the ring of PPP's triangle for the rest of her life. I got bullied into this. I'm sorry you feel that way. The stream, like watching a horse walk into the glue factory. What are the oranges for? I think what got Kino Casino deplatformed by Jeremy Hambley is when they brought up his association with the cult. Their channel went down shortly after they brought it to light. Kino Casino is going to be so lit tomorrow. Venti left Mayr on the cutting room floor. Mayr wanted to make money off addressing the controversy without addressing the controversy. She isn't going to have PPP on stream. Ashton would eat her up in a confrontation. Saw a lot of gaslighting going on. Wow. Tough watch. Good lord. How many banned people has she had on in the past? Every time Chrissie says something stupid, she ends a comment with, if that makes sense. Like she already knows it makes no sense. What a perfect way to end the weekend. This is the Boulder Stream Women Edition. Don't even sweat it. Kino Casino sends their regards. I hear PPP's triangle ringing in the distance. PPP has more comedic talent in one fat role than the comedian Chrissie has shown through her entire career. This was fucking brutal. I became a Venti fan. Threw her kid and family under the bus, refused to apologize, gaslit and insulted her friend of 10 years, unfunny, only reads off simp super chats or ones trashing her friends, leaves early with 5,000 viewers at the mention of the Kino Casino, total felted victory. This was excruciating for everybody. Wow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Probably gonna check out D-Day Cobra's video, and I guess we're eventually gonna talk about June the King's quartering video that set a lot of this into overdrive, but fuck me, dude. Holy shit, it's Family Bible Hour. Yeah, it's Monday. I'm gonna be live today, I guess. Alright, guys, thank you so much for coming out.